Welcome, welcome, one and all. You're early. You're early. I'm on time. You're early. Well, those of you in the chat are. Anyway, welcome everybody. Of course, you know what it is. It's the build-up show to West Ham United versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Just little old me today. Why, you may ask? You can ask if you want. Gio is at the game. Yes, he is. He's at the game today. So it'll be me, and then Charlie, and then me again. Apologies. I'm sure Gio will definitely be uploading a little review later from inside, or probably walking around outside the stadium up to the forum channel. And we'll be back tomorrow, the pair of us, to do our Patreon player ratings video. Always interesting, I find, when one of us watches a game on TV and one of us is in the ground. Anyway, I want to say something now. Now, those of you that were with me on the breakfast show this morning will know this. Yesterday, in one of the videos, somebody pointed out that my hammers had slipped. Now, these hammers were made by my mate Danny. Now, the hammers had sort of fallen down like that. And I've had a look back, and I think it might have coincided with our poor run of form. So, the hammers are back up in their normal position. Actually, my OCD, that's not quite right, is it? There you go. The hammers are back up in their normal, proper resting place now. And I think that's going to give us the good luck, because I am a little bit superstitious, to give us the impetus to go forward and win this game. We need to, certainly. Anyway, I don't know the team. I'm not reading the chat at the moment because there's always people in the chat. You're a clever lot. You know these things, don't you? You get wind of this before I do. So I don't have any special insider information because I'm not in the know. As I'm always late to find out. So what have we got? In 3 minutes, I will be reading the team out live when it is announced by the club itself. So we're going to discuss the team, discuss what we think. Then, because Gio is away today, we're going to do a big bet. All right, we're going to go big on the old bet. Okay, we're going to do a silly bet. It's going to be a West Ham bet. It's going to be obviously a bet. An accumulator or a bet builder, not accumulator, bet builder, isn't it? And we will try and win somebody a hefty amount of money. Look, you know what? Why not? Why not? Now, clearly, to do that, we're going to have to do a West Ham win. And we're going to have to do and be really specific on the goal scorers and all that type of stuff. We'll build it up, and then hopefully somebody wins a prize. One day it will come in. Right, let me get this done now because we've got 2 minutes until the team lineup is announced. This video, this whole build-up show is sponsored by the OneFootball app. Do you know what? It's up there. I can't even. It's up. There you go. It's really hard to get it, actually, believe it or not. It's all in reverse. Basically, the camera and everything's in reverse, but it's up there somewhere. The OneFootball app. Now, I'll be using the OneFootball app in just a minute to read the team lineups, because the OneFootball app is the one-stop shop for all your West Ham needs. Takes all, you know this by now, it takes all the stories from the newspapers, from the websites that have got to do with West Ham, and it puts them all together into one place, so you don't have to go searching for them. You don't have to read through the Daily Mirror to try and find out what the West Ham stories are. It will just take it, pluck it, nick it, steal it, put it into there for you, package it all up. Best of all, it is free. You can use the link below to download the OneFootball app. We're only 1 minute away. What are we? It feels like, does it feel, maybe it's just me that feels like Christmas. I don't know. It feels different because the sun's out today. The sun's shining. We need a turnaround today, let's be fair. We've been a bit of a slump, a bit of a poor patch of form. And I know I said this before the Leicester game because they'd had a little bit more fixture congestion than us. The pieces have fallen into place for us on this. We should be fitter, we should be fresher than Wolves are. And whilst I'm not a big one for saying you can't use tiredness as an excuse, I don't think we can today. Today we can't, because we should be fitter and fresher than they are. And we need to get a bit of form going before we go into the cup competitions there. Anyway, right. We're going to go into here. I'm going to click the old buttons, and hopefully I'm going to be able to give you a team. I can give you the team. Okay. We have got Lucas Fabianski in goal. We have got a back four of, I don't know why I did the tune, Johnson, Dawson, Zuma, and Cresswell. we have got Declan Rice and Thomas Souček in midfield. El Fornicador, he's going to be playing on the wing, isn't he? Because Lanzini's playing, which I've just told you that now. Lanzini's playing. Bowen on the right and Antonio up front. Now, the bench is slightly different. I don't mind the bench, actually. Areola, Elise, Diop, Crowell, Perkins, Noble, Okoflex, Vlasic, Benrahma. Okay. Look, there's a lot of stories here. I think the first thing is he's not changed anything, unless I've got this totally wrong. He's not changed anything at all in terms of the formation. Now, we have been hearing for quite a long time. I say quite a long time, all week, that maybe there'll be something different. Maybe there'll be something tactically different. There may well be something tactically different, but it's going to have to be done from within the parameters of what is inherently the same shape. Unless there's a massive curveball, something that somebody more intelligent than me maybe will be spotting. I don't know. The team is on the bottom of the screen there, which Charlie has popped up. Hello, Charlie, mate. He's probably there cuddling Danny DeVito ahead of he'll be joining us in half an hour. I'm really pleased to see Manuel excuse me while I clean my glasses on my jumper. I'm really pleased to see Manuel Lanzini back. I've really felt we've missed him in terms of doing the simple stuff, which is passing the ball. I know, sounds bizarre, doesn't it? But I don't think we've been particularly good at doing that recently. I like the way that he interchanges with Declan Rice. I think that's really, really good. I'm always pleased to see that they seem to trust each other with the ball, lend each other the ball, and sort of confident that they're going to get it back. That's good. Those two don't worry me. I think they're fine. Declan's not been in the best of form the last couple of games, but Rice is not a player who dips out of form for long periods of time. I expect him to be back today. Excuse me. Oh, it's a lovely. As a good one. It's dark. You probably can't see that, can you? I don't want to tip it over the keyboard. It's a nice, dark, strong cup of tea. Not much milk. So it's not that worries me. What worries me more than anything, just looking at the team, and we don't have a choice, by the way. I think in particularly the form of Souček and Antonio are the two that worry me on this one. Can they get back to form? Get back to form? I think, look, I mean, Fornals, I don't blame anyone that plays on that left anymore. I've got to be honest with you, because I don't think we've got a left winger. I don't think we've got a player to play in that position. I don't think Fornals is good as a left winger. I don't think Benrahma's good as a left winger. I don't think Vlasic is good as a left winger. So they get a little bit of leeway for me. However, Souček I know he needs to get forward more and so on and so forth, but he is a central midfielder, and I think he has been dominated actually in the last couple of games. Michail Antonio, for all of his for all the talk that he might be a converted striker, that's what he is. He is a striker now. He is a striker. And for those of you that didn't know, we had a chat about this in the breakfast this morning. Antonio did an interview in the week, and in the interview, Antonio was relaying a conversation that he had with David Moyes, and basically Antonio said that Moyes had come to him and said, what can I do to get you scoring? What can I do, Mickey, to get you back on the goal scoring trail? That worried me. I've got to be honest with you. I think a part of it is perhaps good management. Yeah, from a tactical point of view, from a man management point of view, it's good. A tactical point of view, that's slightly concerning, because I would expect the combined knowledge of Moyes and Nevin and Pearce and Nolan to really know how to tweak the team to get the goal scorer scoring again. So that indicated that he didn't know. Anyway, the story went on where Antonio turned around and said, I don't know. I don't know, Gaffer. I don't know. So we got two of them that don't know. How much of that is true? I'm not sure. It was just Moyes telling fibs. I'd worry about it. But have they been working on things with Antonio? I really don't know. But we need him back to his best. We really do. When Antonio plays well, we play well. When Antonio is in beast mode, West Ham play well. And that's that really. I mean, it's really, really important for that. In terms of the bench, sorry, Charlie, we have to bench up, mate. Just in case you, thank you. I was testing him, see if he was snogging Danny DeVito. Not the real Danny DeVito, obviously. He wouldn't do that. Just the cardboard version of Danny DeVito. Areola, Elise, which I think that's good to see him in and amongst there. Diop, Crowell, Perkins, I'm pleased to see him on the bench. Noble, Okaflex, Vlasic, Benrahma, 3 youngsters on the bench. I hope we don't see, in fact, I hope we don't see any substitutes, because I hope we're winning 3-0 and we don't have to, or whatever. I hope we don't need to make a substitution. If we need to make a substitution, I think we all know, I think we all believe that those guys won't come on, will they? I think there's one substitution that will happen and will definitely happen, and that is that Benrahma will come on. Benrahma will come on the pitch. So if you pardon the expression, I hope he doesn't do that. It'll be a lengthy ban if he did that. Let's be perfectly honest. So we'll see. Look, I can see some of the chat. We'll bring in the comments in a little bit. Yeah, look, people understandably are. I think, well, this is just more of the same. I get it. I get it. You know, it has that look. But you know what? Let's. I can't believe. Here's my point. I cannot believe that they would let this go on as it is, just carrying on doing the same old stuff. And no one needs to see that. No one needs to hear the definition of insanity quote again. That has popped up far more in football than I ever thought it would over the last couple of weeks. And I do believe that there was a point last week where the penny dropped with Moyes, where Moyes thought, oh, okay, something's not quite right here. Maybe I need to tinker. Maybe I need to tweak the old team a little bit. That's the first time I've really heard him almost admit that something was wrong. I felt before that the noise from Moyes was all very much, we're fine, we're playing well, we were unlucky, we're scoring lots of goals, so on and so forth. It was the first time, wasn't it, last week, where I felt he said, oh, maybe we need to try something different. So, armed with that information, I find it inconceivable that he wouldn't do something in the past week. They've had a week on the training ground. Wolves haven't. Obviously, they've been playing. It's inconceivable that he wouldn't have done something. There we go. That's why I think it. So, do you know what? Is it going to be the same old stuff? I hope not. I hope not. We'll do our bet in just a minute. I just saying hello to everybody in the chat. What's Major saying? I see Major in there. What are you asking? He's got a question. I don't even know. I should have read it before I popped it up. Gonzo, before Charlie comes on, can we ensure he orders a doner kebab for the watch along? It's nothing to do with me, mate. I'm not ordering. I guess I could order one, couldn't I? I could order one off Deliveroo and get it sent to his address. But I don't know. Anyway, what are we going on? Apparently, I'm not paying attention. For goodness sake, Gonzo, aren't you paying attention? What am I not paying attention to? What have I missed? You'll have to tell me. You will have to tell me what I've not paid attention to, Eddie. Maybe I'm not on the Bobby Ball. I'll have another swig of my cup of tea, infuse myself a bit more caffeine before we get onto this bet in just a second. It's a good cup of tea. I know I've said it twice, and I may say it again. It's a good cup of tea. Actually, before we get on to anything else, before we get on to the bet, let's have a look at the Wolves lineup, which Charlie, again, has stopped cuddling Danny DeVito. It's Sarr, Hover, Kilman, Cody, Seiss, Marcel, Dendonka, Neves, Trincao, Silva, Wang. Are they not making this easy for me, are they? Bloody Wolves. Sarr, Hover, Kilman, Cody, Seiss. Is that Marcel? Is that his name, or as Charlie misspelt Marcel? Dendonka, Neves, Trincao, Silva, and Huang. We like a bit of Huang. Hold on. Bet that it won't be the same odds a million to one. Listen, mate, I'll tell you what now, right? I'll be doing some bet that's something like 1,000,000 to 1. I'll tell you that now, Eddie. No Neto is a good thing. I agree, Luke. How are you, mate? Keeping well. I hope you're keeping well. Give him a follow. Go and give Luke a follow there. West Ham fan channel, the Three Hammers. He's a bloody good bloody good bloke, by the way. Him as Sai is asking, is Jimenez? I think you say it Jimenez. Jimenez. Is Jimenez out? Must be. Do we have to bench there, Charlie? Are you cuddling? Oh, thanks, mate. He's sharp, isn't he? He's sharp today. I've got to wait for it to come round again. There you go. Wolves bench. Ruddy. 8 Nori? Oh, poor old Nori. He's been eaten. Neto. Jimenez. There's the 2 there. Prudence. We like him. He's good. Bolly. I quite like him, actually. Johnny. Matinho. Condor. It's not one player. Johnny Matinho. He's the younger brother. He's the son. He's the son of Joe Matinho, Johnny Matinho. Oh, tricky little player. We don't want to see him at all. Anyway, there we go. There we go. What do we think? What do we think of that? That's exciting. I'm excited. I don't know what it is. This feels a little bit different. I'll tell you what, I have to think that way because I can't think this feels the same. I'd be bloody depressed ahead of it. And what should we just say here, Luke? You're not, at least Adama Traore won't tear us a new one today. Yeah. Absolutely right, mate. They're missing their world-class player. If you know, you know. If you're watching this channel for the first time, that's probably triggered you because you don't understand. It's a joke. There we go. Anyway, let's have a little look at compiling a bet. I think I do like this part. See, the thing is, look, I'll be honest, when Gio's here, we have to do a sort of semi-sensible bet because he knows about such things. I know nothing about betting at all. For those of you who don't know, what we do is we make a little bet up now. And then what we'll do is we'll have a silly phrase at the end of it. And basically, if the bet comes in, the bet wins, we give all the money to whoever's written the, not everyone, one person. We'll pick one person who's written out the silly comment that we've asked for to be entered into the competition. And someone wins a lot of money. That's the idea. I think someone's won some money once or twice. And we try and get it so someone can win 100 or 200 pounds. When I do it, I try and get a little bit more adventurous. If it comes in, we're all going on a Caribbean holiday, is what I'm saying. Anyway, so let's go and have a little bet. So you'll have to excuse me. I'll keep popping back to the chat because I'm actually on the betting app now. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to take this from you now. We do usually ask for score predictions at the end. All right. So I wouldn't mind a little score prediction or two now. Now, all I would say is I don't think 1-0 is quite going to cut it. I think we have to go for a West Ham win. And then what I want to do is I want to try and predict a couple of the goal scorers there and see where we get to. Let's see where we get to. I fancy. Okay, so we got a 2. We got Danny 0-0. The thing is, Danny, it's not going to yield us any money, mate. We want a major says 2-1. Ricky's there 1-1. Chris Bates 3-1. There's another 3-1. 3-2s. 3-2s are coming. Right. Okay. All right. Cut it off there because we'll do the predictions later on. I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a couple of those 3-2s. Actually, a couple of 3-2s would be 6-4, wouldn't it? Imagine that. I am going to go with 3-2 for this bet. I don't know. Okay, let's have a little look. West Ham 3-2. Okay, well that's a bloody good start. Let's have that. Right then, let's go back to the chat now. Can I please have? I'll tell you what. Give me a goal scorer. Tell me a goal scorer, please, and I will pick the first 3 that come up. Dawson. I can't take all your 3, by the way, Sid. Dawson. I'm just waiting here because we're on a bit of a time delay, by the way, from me broadcasting and you being able to. Bowen, Dawson, Bowen, Zuma. Got it. There you go. Thank you. Leave it for now. Dawson, Zuma, Bowen. This is preposterous, actually. Bowen, anytime. Oh, bloody hell. This is getting juicy, actually. Let's have a little look. Dawson, Zuma, but definitely not Okofle. There's Dawson. Oh my words, this is getting very juicy. No, where's Zuma? Someone's hidden. Sorry, I've got to find. Sorry, it takes a little. Oh my word, that's getting juicy. Good old bet. Right, let's also have. Tell you what, give me somebody. You know what I'm going to ask for now. Give us a card. Who's getting a card? I don't care. But think of someone feisty, someone a bit naughty. You think Killman might get a card because he kills men. It's all in the name, isn't it? Should we go with Killman? I'm going to go with Killman to get a card. Yeah, it's very exciting. Let's have a look. Cards. No, that's the wrong one. What do you want? Player to be booked. Is that what it is? Does anyone help me on here? Obviously, you can't. You're not reading the same thing. Player cards. That's it. Player card. Where's Killman? Give us Kill. Bloody hell, this is getting good. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Killman. No, not sent off. Okay, right. Okay. This is really good. No, I'm not setting that as the stake. Thank you very much. It all got a bit funny then. Right. Okay. Weird. Okay. Right. Basically, this is to win. That's done. This is to win £2,400. We'll do two winners. Obviously, it's not going to come in, is it? So here we go. Here is the bet. The score will be West Ham 3, Wolves 2. Jared Bowen to score any time in the match. Craig Dawson to score any time in the match. Kurt Zuma to score any time in the match. Oh, no! Oh, no, I've done it wrong. Why did it click on Mark Noble to be booked? Oh, crikey. Do you know what? I'll go back. I'll do it. I'll leave that bet live. I'll go back and do it. No wonder the odds are so high. I'm not being funny. It's actually, oh, crikey. I'll go back and I'll do it after this video. So we'll do it all the same, but we will do Killman to be booked. I'll go back and do it. Promise you. Right. So anyway, to be, I am a muppet. I am useless, Andy. Absolutely. Yeah. You laugh. You laugh. It's all right. Yeah. I don't worry. I've wasted my own pound. Don't worry about it. All right. I'll put another pound on. It's fine. That's big bucks for me. I know. I apologise. And there you go. I'll leave that running. If that comes in, happy days. You know, it's extras. I will do the bet though. I'll go and redo that bet. I promise. Exactly the same, but I will put Killman in there. In fact, the phrase for this one. So if that bet comes in, I will do two winners out of whatever it is. The odds are quite high. It might be about 500-600 quid each. I don't know. Sorry. I can't help it. You're not funny. There's no such player as Jared Bowen. Hey, listen, mate. Listen. There, if I say there is, if it's Gerard Bowen. He's his brother's twins. You can barely tell them apart. They look identical. You never see them on the pitch at the same time. Gerard Bowen. Who was I called the other day? I can't remember now. Anyway, doesn't matter. I got something else. I got lots and lots wrong. So the phrase for this one is, I think I'm going to go with the Queen track, and a lyric from Freddie Mercury might sing from Bohemian Rhapsody, just for Michael. Yeah, Mama, just kill man. That's it. Mama, just kill man. That's the one. That's it. That's the phrase. Am I in an arcade? No, I'm in my shed, but it's very much like an arcade, basically. And the hammers are the right way up. Did I tell you? Yes, Major. That's it. That is the phrase. So basically, if you type that phrase into the chat, then you will be entered into the bet, which I'll have to retrospectively go back and do. Which will be Dawson scoring, I think Zuma scoring, Gerard Bowen scoring, and Killman killing a man and getting booked. Mama, ooh, there you go. Lovely. Look at that. These are upside down. I just want to point this out. Whilst we've been on a bad run, those have been upside down. I didn't know. This is what we'll do. If we win today, that's why. It's the hammers are now the right way up. And thank you. Yes, that's it, Stuart. Thank you for whoever pointed it out on the comments yesterday. I do always read the comments, and somebody did say, he said to me, I'm really pleased to see that you turned your hammers the right way up, Gonzo. There you go. I think it might make a difference. If we do win, forget the tactics, forget the substitutions, forget that David Moyes might have been working on something. No. If we win, it's because the Hammers in the bowling bunker, the man cave, or the arcade, as someone just called it, have been turned the right way up. I feel this is pivotal. No, this is, hold on. This is it. It has, listen, hold on, let me drink my tea. Cheers. If we win today, you're going to be blamed for our bad form. I know. I went to, I think I went to 3 FA Cup defeats in a row. And then people were actually saying to me, don't go. Can you not go to any more FA Cup games, please? And the games, because I found it difficult this season to get to games. And I went to Tottenham. I went to Chelsea. Basically, I was having a good run this season. Everyone said, every time you go to a game, we win. And I actually started to believe the crap myself, actually, until I went to West Ham v Southampton. And then, so clearly, I'm not as lucky. The old lucky pence. We're not as lucky. Yeah, and this is a good cup of tea. The thing is, Michael, I can't quite. Can you see it? Look how dark it is. It's a beautiful cup of tea. Oh, it's a beautiful cup of tea, mate. Honestly. So, anyway, for those of you who have just joined, thinking what's going on, we've had a chat about the team. We've read the lineups out. I'll read them out again if you want. We've had a little bet. We've put a bet together. We've mucked the bet up. I say we've. I'm just sharing the blame. I've mucked the bet up. We've turned the Hammers the right way up, which is really good. We've accused Charlie of kissing a cardboard cutout. Danny DeVito. We've had a little look at the Wolves team. Yes, it's my fault. It's my fault we didn't draw Barcelona. Bring it on. Blame me for everything. It's yes. This is good. What else is my fault? Actually, tell me what else in the world of West Ham is my fault. It really is. Let's just cleanse. Bring it out. I'll tell you what though. This is an interesting point. It's the first time we've had 2 strikers on the bench for a very long time. There you go. Good. Where is Gio today? Gio's at the game, my friend. Gio is at the game. Do you know what? I kicked him. That's what happened. I kicked him. Actually, no, I didn't. It's a groin, isn't it? A groin. I didn't kick him in the groin, did I? Or was it hamstring? Hamstring, groin. It's all the same. You can tell I'm not a medical man. What else am I? It is, Harry, my fault. I did tell Gold, Sullivan, and Brady not to invest in January. It's completely my fault. What else have we got? Gonzo's fault when Rice leaves. Yes, that is true. No. Hold on. Someone's talking about. No. Sorry, I'm not bringing it out. This is a fine cup of tea. My missus. Excellent. Basically, a contact light's got no action from Mrs. Contact Light ever since. So I'll tell you what, my friends. Hey, I'll tell you what. Get the candles out tonight. Cook a romantic meal. It's all good. It's all good. Gonzo works. I am responsible for the financial crash. That much is true. Much of it. Yes, that's true. I did say, in fact, Doug, sign a striker. Sign a striker. I didn't say that because obviously I didn't. Sign a goalkeeper that can't catch. Gonzo's fault, Payet on it. Yes, absolutely. Actually, I was thinking about talking about a goalkeeper that can't catch. Do you remember Luis Felipe Scolari? Is that his name? There's the guy that used to manage Brazil. I think he played for Brazil as well. And he managed Chelsea. Do you remember? And Chelsea played at Stoke. And Stoke had Rory Delap at the time. And do you remember what he used to do? He used to launch that ball. He used to throw it really fast. So when Stoke got a throw in, it was like a corner. We try and do it, but we're crap, right? But it was like a corner. They scored goals. It was under Pulis. And Scolari was asked in the interview afterwards, how did you feel about playing Stoke? And he said, I've never once in my life seen a footballer who was more skillful with his hands than his feet. And I often thought of that quote whenever I saw Roberto. Let me just say, just lower the joviality for it. Gonzo, can you give my dad a shout out? R.I.P. Brendan Dolan, big West Ham fan. Bless you, Gary, and bless your dad, Brendan. I'm very, very sorry to hear your bad news, mate. Sincerely, mate. I hope you can find a little bit of distraction at least for the 90 minutes that are about to start in about half an hour, my friend. Gonzo was playing for Astra. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind. I'll play for anyone. I think I'd change. You know, the Faroe Islands got about 4 people living on it. I would change if it meant I could play international football. I can't criticise Antonio. I'd have done it. I'd do it. I'd make out. I'd find a granddad, or anyone's granddad. They've to be mine. That used to play for the Faroe, or used to live on the Faroe Islands, just so I could play for him. Anyone, Moldova, anything. Honestly, I would. I'll do it all. Right then. Okay, so we've got the bet. I've got to go back and sort the bet out. Charlie will be joining us in a minute. We've all. Hopefully we've. Hopefully, I was just about to say, hopefully we've cleansed and you've all blamed me for everything. JR wasn't even shot. I think it was a dream. I don't think anyone actually shot JR. Major, I'm not reading out that. Okay. Right. Anyway, I hope we've cleansed, and I'm taking it all on my shoulders. All right, my well recently caffeined up shoulders, that I'm taking the blame for all the ills at West Ham, and thank you. I actually found it quite enjoyable getting the blame for lots of stuff I haven't done. So let's go for it now. We've got 5 odd minutes until Charlie joins us, and I've got to go and do this bet and get it right. Imagine if that happened and Noble came on and he got a card. Hey, come on. I guess that's the best bet to come in. But then again, I'm a pound down by that point, so I might have to take the pound out of the person's winnings and then only give people, whatever, £1,399 each, or whatever the case may be. Got to have me pound back, haven't I? Got to buy some new tea bags or something. What? Gonzo? What? Like the Australian thing? Does that not run anymore? Does it not? Is that right? I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Bobby Ewing, he was in the shower. Wasn't he? People, but you've got to be really old to know what we're talking about, basically. Oh, mate, no, Gary. Honestly, mate, in all honesty, this is quite an upbeat and jovial show. I don't mean to make light of your loss, by the way. That we're joking before and after. I feel for you, mate. Honestly, I really did. I'd lost someone very, very close to me when I was very young. I do totally understand, my friend. I really do. God bless you. Honestly. Anyway, and there's a lot of love for you there, mate. Honestly, there's a lot of love for you there in the chat. Right, okay. So we've now discussed everything that I am to blame for. Just before we get on to before I leave and hand you over to Charlie and Danny DeVito, get your scorelines in. What do we actually think? Not for the bet. This is not the bet stuff. That was just to win money. How are you feeling? Are you feeling good? You feeling crap? Grumpy? Excited? And give us a score. What do you think's going to happen? I know what you all hope is going to happen. You're all West Ham fans. You all hope we win 5-0. What do you think's going to happen? Forgot about him. There you go. Lots of love for you, mate. There's lots of love for you. Just so as you know, my friend. Okay, so what have we got? I'll try. This is really hard to click it on. What have we got? We got 3-1. We have got a bit of 2-1. We have got a size a little bit nervous there. We got another. Sorry, it goes so quickly here. I'm sort of not sorry. There's loads of you watching, which is bloody good. We got 3-1. We got 1-1. We got where's Pete? Has got 1-1 there. Oh, let's say there's a lot of things to draw there. Feels nervous as well, understandably so, to be honest with you. 2-0. Sorry if I double up on a couple of these, but it does go quite quickly down my screen on this side. Oh, hello. I like this one. I like that one. Oh, and sort of nailed on prediction. Where's Mushroom Man's one gone? It's sort of disappeared. I think he said 3-3. So they literally fly up there. What are you saying? I feel a significant loss. Oh, hope not. But you might be getting lucky tonight. You lose the game, but the Hammers are up, so you get lucky tonight. You never know. You never know. Hopefully both. A 2-0 loss, Michael. If we can beat Wolves, should be well. Yeah, it's an important game. There you go. 17-1, Mark Noble. We should have put that bet on. If you're wondering why everyone's typing "Mama, just kill man," that is the phrase you have to type to be entered for the prize draw if the bet comes in. Eddie's 0-3 thinks a 3-0 win for Wolves. Onyx 2-2. Wolves 3-1, says Mav the Viking. There we go. What's this? Look at the state. He's basically saying, look at the state of my Huang. Anyway, 2-0, said James. There we go. Charlie, hold on. Wait. Charlie. That sounds more. He's not there. He's not there, is he? Listen, I'm going to have to have another swig of tea now. A little bit cold. If I'm honest, which I always am, it is getting a little bit cold. I will be going back and doing that bet in just a minute. Ruben says 1-1. There's a lot of 1-1s in there, really. This is interesting. West Ham could save themselves for the FA Cup next week. I don't think we are, though, are they? This is the thing. I got that right. That's Wednesday, isn't it? It's Wednesday. It's my daughter's birthday, actually. 8. I grew up quick. It was only last year she was 7. This is an interesting one, actually, for that. What are we going to put out in the cup? Obviously, we've got a separate video for that cup game, but I'm thinking that's. He's definitely prioritising this one. That's for sure. I hope he goes. I don't mind that. I hope he goes serious for the European game, though. 3-1 West Ham. Robert says 1-0. Oi, Charlie. Sorry, that's what you got to do with it. I tell you what, he's definitely up to no good for Danny to be. So at the moment, that's for sure. 3-1 West Ham. Bowen hat trick. Imagine. Can you imagine? Robert Saxby. I'll tell you what, if Bowen did, let's go back to that. Bowen, that's it. We might as well just accept the money now. Of course, is it the cup final today? It's the cup final, isn't it? Liverpool against Chelsea. I mean, is there really, there's no way that Chelsea can win that, really, is there? What with everything that's gone on, they got to be. And Liverpool got their tails up, and there you go. It's funny, as I was talking, you asked it there. I think so. Liverpool in rampant form. I'll tell you what, it definitely given them the most a big uplift, didn't it? You look at and when I say didn't what? The signing of Diaz did give them a big old uplift, and it just goes to show you've got to get these signings right. Whereas I know it was obviously the window before, in the summer window, you look at Chelsea and Lukaku, they're a bit of a downer because of the Lukaku one, aren't they? It's Celtic Hammer. 1-1. I'll tell you what, I mean, Dawson can score today. I don't think he scored 3, but he can score today. Chelsea on pens. I'll tell you what, I will say this, if he can, old Tuchel, old touchy Tuchel, actually, that's not nice, is it? I don't mean like that. I don't even know why I said it. If Tuchel, look at this. I'm not answering that. I'm not answering a private number. Never answer them. That's what I say. Little pass for Peppa Pig World there. Did you see that? Why not? I say, why not? If Tuchel, after everything that's happened, can try and concentrate the players' minds onto the game today, then I think he's done a really good job. I think fair play to him. If he can get Chelsea to win that game, so it must be massive distraction with their, because they're not going to go. Did you hear the statement? The statement from the Chelsea supporters charity trust or whatever it was. They actually put out a statement last night and said, basically, can we have some clarification? They basically said, we don't know what's going on. And that was like Bruce Buck, the other one. Mrs. Buck, Buckaroo, all the Bucks, and they were saying we don't know what's going on. So if they don't know, basically people running the club don't know what's going on. They're saying we need some clarity. So it's got to be a massive shadow on. So if he can actually say to the players today, Tuchel, don't focus on that, focus on this, he'll have done very, very well. Charlie is, I can see him. Oi, oi. Sorry, you've got to do this to wake him up. Oh, hold on, headphones, technology stuff. Charlie? No, I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you?
Yeah, man. What's up?
Were you muted then?
Oh, yeah. You had the headphones on. I was muted. It's a beautiful thing.
Hey, what a combination. Hey,
Gio leaves, all of a sudden, professionalism out the door.
You got a bit of whitening going on behind you, may I say?
Yeah, man. It's what happens,
actually,
you know what I mean?
I've got a bit of glare. That's not me. That's the sunshine. There you go. That's sorted it. That's the sunshine giving me that glare.
Yeah, I've come up with a solution for the fact that there's a window there, but you know, what can we do? What can we do?
Is that what he is? Is that what Danny is? Is Danny basically a blackout blind?
Yeah, this is the solution. I'm gonna get like 20 of them and just put them across my window. From the outside, it's gonna look really weird, but from the inside, it's gonna look vibey.
Yeah, you've got a Danny DeVito shaped eclipse over your body. It's like when the moon and the sun, when when the Earth just gets in the middle of and it stops, and you get a lunar eclipse. And there is a certain point where the sun comes round and DeVito's shape actually merges your own, and you just disappear just momentarily.
Yeah, it's like everyone standing in Greenwich watching it happen with like those weird glasses that block out UV rays or whatever it is. Yeah.
Well, he's gone.
He's gone.
Oh, there he's back. He's back. It was just an optical illusion.
Charlie is gone. We only know DeVito now.
Absolutely. So what have you got planned for today?
Do you know what? You were speaking about the topsy-turvy irons.
Yes.
And the potential negative effect this has had on the team. One of the other things that's been happening is we haven't had baby bells for I've not been able to get baby bells for a couple of games. And so last night, I made sure to go out and get the bells. So we're fully stocked up and ready. Mm-hmm. Before that, I felt trepidation. I felt scared of this fixture, Gonzo. Now, the irons are the right way up. We've got bells on tap.
Baby bells.
All of a sudden, the sun is shining. You know what I mean?
Well, it ends, yes, and the sun is shining. And if we needed any more illumination, I've got a bat signal.
There you go. There we go. What more do we need?
Well, what you need, if you've got a bat signal, is a villain.
Listen. Which one? Oh, it's that one here.
It works. Hold on a second.
I did. What's happened there is you pressed it and it's not happened. Oh, there you go.
Look, if you turn it on me, it actually
there
works.
We go.
There we go. Got to turn it off quick, otherwise Batman will come.
Batman will turn up. Yeah.
No, mate. Well, hold on, mate. I was just testing it out. Batman. There's nothing to see here.
Aubameyang. Was it Aubameyang who used to wear a Batman mask? No, he wore a thingy mask, didn't he? I don't remember who it was. It was a player who used to wear a Batman mask when they scored sometimes.
Did he?
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. Was it Aubameyang? Or was Aubameyang? I don't remember. The chat will probably know better than I will.
Oh, Batman.
Danny was Penguin. It's a great shout from the chat. He was Penguin. I trust him now. He's changed his ways. Look, clearly, he's alert to the incidents.
There were lots of different characters. Hey, Charlie, who was throbbing? Batman. Well, actually, they've got a new Batman coming out. There's no Batman and throbbing in it. There
is no throbbing in the new Batman. There's no.
Away with him. It's an integral character.
Big R-Pat playing Batman. Zoe Kravitz playing Catwoman.
R-Pat, is that what they call him?
That's what I've decided to call him right now.
It sounds like a family in Yorkshire. So,
yes.
R-Pat. R-Pat.
R-Pat.
It's R-Pat.
R-Pat lives up road.
It's R-Pat.
We are. It's not. I'm sorry if you're Northern, but
kids. No, don't be sorry if you're Northern. Be sorry if you're from Yorkshire. That's not Lancastrian. That's R-Pat.
What's Lancastrian?
That's R-Pat.
See, this is what I like. This is what I like about doing things with Gonzo. You just ask him and he will do it. If there's an accent within reason, he will do it. He will go for it. He'll give it a swing. You know, you got to respect it.
I'll always give it a swing, Charlie.
Did you know Penguin and Dr. Freeze were twins? I've heard as much. I have heard as much.
What?
Mr. Freeze.
It's Mr. Freeze.
Chill out. What a film, Gonzo.
Oh, the D1000.
What a film, man. What set of casting they had? There was a brief period of time there where Batman's casting just went. Jim Carrey as the Riddler. They just went full force into just chaos, and I respect it.
Tommy Lee Jones was Two-Face.
Yes.
Good actor. Same voice every time. He got Michael Caine-itis. Yeah. Every time he acts, he does the same voice. But actually, it could be worse. It could be Mark Wahlberg. Have you ever seen a worse actor in your life than Mark Wahlberg? Oh, my word.
He's in that new Uncharted film, and I haven't watched it yet. But
is he basically playing Mark Wahlberg again?
I suspect that is probably the case, yes. I suspect that is probably the case.
I don't know if you know this, but people of a certain vintage, do you know he used to be a rapper?
Marky Mark.
Yes, yeah, he basically was a much cheesier version. I know Peter Andre didn't rap, but I mean in terms of getting his chest out and doing his abs, and he used to do raps and whilst doing push-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that. And I remember it was a film called Three Kings, which funny enough is a good film, a really good film. It's got Ice Cube in it. Okay, not your drink.
It's not an Ice Cube in a cup of tea.
Marky Mark. And anyway, so I thought Marky Mark's in a film. Is that Marky Mark? Is Marky Mark? Yeah. So anyway, he was a bit of a plonker, to be honest with you. So I couldn't believe it when he started acting.
I mean, like Ant and Dec, they did music for a bit.
Yeah, but I like them. Do you like them? Do you like Ant and Dec? Oh, silent. The silence speaks volumes.
I'm not fussed about them, I've not really thought or had opinion. They just sort of. Do you know what it is, right? Because they were. I never saw them pre Ant and Dec existence, right? So what was their big hit? What was their big hit? I can't remember what it was called now. But when they did the music, right? I know the song, but I never knew it when it was out, even though it was when I was a kid, right? So I've only ever known Ant and Dec existing as these sort of hosts that just forever appear on ITV.
Yeah.
I've never known not them to be that. So I've never really thought to have an. It's like saying, do you have an opinion on trees? It's like I don't know. They're just sort of there. They're always there.
Pavement. Yeah, pavement. What?
Do you know what I mean? Like they're just part of the furniture. They exist. Do I like? Yeah, they're all right. They're all right. One of them seems to probably not. One has got a problem with driving or something. But apart from that, they seem all right.
It's got a problem with driving.
One of them, they seem all right. They seem decent.
Yeah. Well, the one that has a problem with driving has pinball machines.
Let's get ready to rumble. That was it. Let's get ready. Let's get ready.
What was that in a film?
Get ready to rumble. No, that's the Ant and Dec song.
All right. Do you know which one is Ant and which one is Dec?
Yeah, the shorter one is Dec and the taller one is Ant.
Is it?
That's why I know.
Because the taller one has the black hair and a cheeky face.
No, all right. Now you're testing me. The shorter one is Dec and the taller one is Ant. Now, what one has cheeky faces and that? I don't know.
So you could remember that because Dec is like decking, like the floor. So the short one is Dec. That's your system.
I mean, I see my system was
and Ant is very low to the floor.
That was my system was. Ant should be the smaller one, but it's not, so I will remember that. Ant is not the small one. That's how I remembered it, because it didn't seem correct.
This is crucial. Someone's confirming. Taz is saying you're right. Well, you know what?
Thank you, Taz.
I don't care. But it's nice to know, just in case I ever meet them. I wouldn't want to get it wrong. All right, Dec. All right, Ant. Sorry.
And then you just... Let's get ready to rumble, and then they just start having beef.
Hold on, Harry has said, "Is this a West Ham channel?" It is, but this is how it goes. So close to kickoff. I think we've discussed the team. We've discussed Wolves' team. I think we've discussed everything. And poor old Charlie's got to sit there for a good old 2 hours. I'm afraid you ain't getting 2 hours of his opinion on Vladimir Soufal. That's for bloody sure. But how you feeling? Before I go, Charlie, I do need to go. So I've got to do this bet. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go. You tell everyone how you're feeling about today. I mucked the bet up, Charlie. I mucked the bet up.
I know. I heard. That was one of the things I did hear earlier. Good luck fixing that, by the way.
Thank you. I'm going to do it right now. Promise everyone. I'll catch you later. Charlie, have a good one, mate. You have to get rid of me and then talk about Stuart Morris Accountants.
I do. Thank you very much, Gonzo. I appreciate it. And thank you to Stuart Morris Accountants, your accounting professionals, as course. They are always here. They are always supporting the channel. They are great people. Based in Ilford, they are West Ham fans. That's why they sponsor us. If you need numbers done, trust me, you're going to want them to do it. You're going to want them to do it because doing numbers is long and boring and arduous. So pay them to do it for you. They deserve it. Stuart Morris Accountants, your accounting professionals. Thank you very much to them. And thank you very much, of course, to all of you for joining. Hello, everyone. How are we all? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Let's get straight to it. We've got about 13 and a half minutes until kickoff, so let's get to it. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least confident possible, 10 being the most confident possible, how confident are you of a West Ham win today? Let me know while you do that. What I'm going to do is going to change the title thumbnail to the build-up one, to the watch-along one, sorry, because I've already forgotten to do that, and I do every single time. Hang on, we'll get there. Watch along. There we go. Oh, you do that. Let's have a look at the teams, shall we? Let's have a look at the teams. Good to see you, Mr. Pardew. I hope you're well. Great to finally watch a game after a long period of no massiveness. That's the vibe now. We're back to being massive today, right, people? We're back to, like, I can't act like I'm not concerned. We'll get to that. But I tell you what, we are massive today. We are massive today. Right, I need to move my phone because that's directly in the way of buttons I need to press. There we go. Right, now let's just, again, as per usual, did I test this? Did I heck? Did it work? Oh, it does. West Ham line up in a way that only we could predict. The same. Fabianski in goal. Johnson changed, to be fair. Oh, and Lanzini, but still. Fabianski, Johnson, Zorson, Zuma, Cresswell, Rice, Souček, Fornals, Lanzini, Bowen, Antonio. So 2 changes, but won't really affect the formation much. I mean, Lanzini will naturally drop deeper. That should help. That's something I'm very positive about. Johnson starting over Fredericks. Fredericks doesn't even make the bench. In fact, this is the first time in a significant time we've not had any right backs. Any right backs on the bench. Look at that. Usually we've got at least 5. Today we've got none. None. Terrifying. That bench is Areola, Elise, Diop, Crowell, Perkins, Noble, Okaflex, Vlasic, Benrahma. Also a very attacking, but more, well, not very attacking, just more attacking than usual. More attacking than usual. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens there. It's a weird, it's weird bench. I'm not against it by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I'm quite for it. But yeah. I don't know. We'll have a look. And then we'll look at the Wolves lineup, which is annoying because it's a video like that. So we're going to have to do that. Sarr, Hoover, Kilman, Cody, Saiz, Marcel. In midfield, 2 of them, Donker and Neves, with Trincao, Silva, and Hwang Hee-chan ahead of him. More interesting lineup than ours in many ways. So we've got the 2 in midfield they decided to go with in Dendonka and Neves. We've got the bench including, by the way, Ruddy, Aitnori, Neto, Jimenez, Podence, Bolly, Johnny Castro, the boy, Moutinho and Condal. So you've got Moutinho on the bench, you've got Jimenez on the bench, you've got Neto on the bench, you've got Podence on the bench. This is a very decent bench attacking-wise. There's a lot of people who can come on and change this game. But to start with, I mean, I'm a little bit surprised. Nori, I would have expected to start, to be honest. Neto and Podence, I would have expected at least one of them to start alongside Jimenez. Moutinho, you know, it's a big bench from Wolves. It's a big bench, and I'm slightly surprised by their starting a lineup. However, I'll kind of take that. Everything right now playing into feeling me with more confidence than I had. I had to say it before the game, before last night when I was talking about it with people. Peach and West Ham Unofficial, for example, I wasn't very confident. I was saying 0-0 or 1-0 Wolves. However, now, having seen these lineups, I'm a little bit more confident. Moyes has to change the system chart. I agree, but we haven't got that from this. Not significantly anyway, unless Fornals and Lanzini are playing outwardly in a 3 or something. I don't know. I don't see it happening with this lineup. We'll see how the game plays out. There's often times where we have to figure out where specific people are. Maybe that'll play the case today. But so far, it doesn't look like a change in system by any significant change. Whereas Wolves have done a couple of changes. Let's have a look at some of these. Let's have a look at some of these numbers, shall we? 5, 7, lose 8, 8. Oh, double 8 there. 7, 4. Hello, hope you are Hogan. I spoke to you before, but now you're saying hello. Hello, how are you? 4, 6, 5, 3. We're taking an L, but I've kind of got the same thing. 5, 5. -1. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I didn't think about this yet, surprisingly. It's actually a Garfield shirt, but full respect, obviously, because they're going through a horrendous thing. That's completely against, not even close to being their fault. We won't go into it though. -1, 5, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, says Sid. Bloody hell. 3, 3, 6, 3. Big mixture of confidence there. Big mixture of confidence. Some very confident people, some less confident people. Oh, okay. Henry, I saw a message from Ben, but I haven't read it yet because I've been so bloody busy the last couple of days. If you're saying it's working, right, here we go. This is what we'll do, Henry. So everyone, score predictions, right? We now have it in the Discord. We have a score prediction server. We didn't have a server, sorry. We have a bit in the Discord, which is linked in the description below. It says join our Discord. Go click that. It's completely free. It's a West Ham Hammers chat place. Lovely people around, but also fans of any teams can welcome. But we do officially have a score predicting system now. I haven't looked at it too much because, like I said, I haven't looked at the messages, Henry. I will get around to that. But it is next to other things on the server, in case you're like, oh, how do I join Discord? If you scroll down into the links below, there's a bit called Join Our Discord to click on. You'll also be able to find links to the match if you are unable to watch it on the left-hand side. There is a bit on the left-hand side that says score predictions, but there's also a bit that says stream links. Click on that. You will find what you're looking for. Great shout, Henry. I'd completely forgotten about that. I saw Ben message me a couple of days ago, and I completely forgot. Broken clock rise twice. Look. You know, hopefully that day's today. Hopefully the time is now. You know, hopefully the time is now. Whereas being Kim will be losing, which I kind of agree with. I don't know where I'm at. Adam says must get 3 points. Charlie, this game is going to be make or break. I agree. I mean, if I pull up the table very quickly, if we look at the table and we look at where everything stands right now, you can see here we're on 42 points. We've got a game in Tottenham and Wolves both have games in hand on us. Tottenham are on equal points, but our goal difference is so good. They're just not scoring, although that feels like it's going to change very quickly. The Kane Son partnership is very much coming to full effect. And Wolves are only 2 points behind us. So if Wolves win today, they'll have a game in hand and go ahead of us. Tottenham will have 2 games in hand on us by the end of today. It's a difficult situation. Getting a win here is kind of vital for this, you know, because we could very easily, by the end of next week, the week after that, we can very easily find ourselves down in 8th. We've gone from there to there very, very quickly. And so picking up points against the teams around us specifically is huge. We have to be getting wins against the likes of Norwich, Watford, Burnley, Everton to some extent, Leeds. Of course, they've just lost their manager. Win against those lot is something that you expect. It's something that just happens, right? That's something that needs to be the case. Wins against Wolves, Tottenham, Arsenal, Manchester United to a lesser extent are vital for the rest of our season. Vital. Southampton are too far away to make it happen. They're doing well, but they're too far away to make it happen. Games against these boys are going to make or break whether or not we can get into Europe. That's the fact of the matter. And hey, listen, if we finish 8th while getting deeper into Europe, deeper into our cup competition potentially, I'm still saying that's a good season. But you have to see it as a missed opportunity if we don't go and get points against those teams. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. West Ham Unofficial said, Jake, my G. If you haven't subscribed already to West Ham Unofficial, make sure to do so. Doing big bits over there. I hope you're well, Jake. Hope you're good. Let's give it a go. So everyone, head on over to the Discord to lob in your score predictions. I'll be asking for them over here in just a minute, but make sure you go and do that. Why are you wearing yellow and not claret? It's because it was the t-shirt that was on top of my pile of t-shirts, mean kid. I can't lie to you. That is literally the fact of the matter. Literally the fact of the matter. Come and watch West Ham in a 0-0 draw against Wolves. Not a distraction, really. If anything, just more depression. But I can try. I can try. Are they? I haven't had a look. Iron Shaft saying their six fixture for the rest of the season. I haven't actually looked at them. Something we should look into. Let's get a bit of sub bingo anyway. Let's get a bit of sub bingo, shall we? Just before we get to the fact, let's get to sub bingo. This is of course the game where we predict when David Moyes will make his first substitution. I'll put the bench on the screen for you there. We just need the time. You can say who, but we just need the time. I'm going 69 minutes as per usual, and it will be, let's say, who am I vibing going off? I mean, it'll be Ben Rama will come on for Lanzini. 69, Ben Rama, Lanzini. That's my bet. Mate, the baby bells are back. The baby bells are back. We are back in business today, people. It's happening. It's happening. All signs point to big dubs. Cup of soup. Not cup of soup, cup of tea. I just didn't take I was in a rush because I don't take it out most of the time anyway, to be honest. I can't be asked. But if I was to have one, I love a carrot. I love like a carrot soup, you know? Like a vegetable soup. I do love vegetable soup. You looking at me, you'd be like, that guy does not eat vegetable soup. I do. Pure vibes. Pure vibes. Let's just go out there, bro. Let's just you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yarmolenko is not playing. He's not in the squad either. He's been given time off, obviously, due to the stuff that's going on right now in his home country. He's been given time off to go and sort of just not have to think about football, because my God, would you not want to do that in this situation? 80 minutes of pointless sub that changes nothing. Bloody hell. Sub prediction. 34 minutes sub for Danny DeVito for a bathroom break. That might happen. I don't know if Gonzo's coming back for a bathroom break. He might do. We might also have Ray. Ray's in corporate today. My co-host on the Two Spanish One Hammer podcast and the Patreon. Link in the description below. He's in corporate today. He did threaten to ring in, so we'll see what happens there. For now, 76. Where else are we at? Vlasic and Benny for 70. A double sub, yeah. Big place. 46, 85, Benny for 4 nows, 82 says, help me, boo. Good to see you, Harry Nichols. I'd also good to see you, says 74, 67. These might not go down yet, to be fair. We'll see. We'll enjoy nothing more, honestly. Well, I respect it. I respect it. Good to see you, English for all. See you later. Remember, everyone, if you are here just for the build-up, then make sure to come back at halftime, because we'll be talking about it at halftime. And hey, at full-time, because we will also have Gonzo doing his full-time match review, of which we'll spam the link in the chat. But also, when the stream ends, you'll all just go there anyway. We like to make it as easy as humanly possible for you here on the Hammers Chat match day. So make sure, if you haven't already, to stick around, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of these, because we do these every single match day, although we do post videos every single day without fail. And I need you here, because look, I do this by myself. I do have Danny here, Meme Kid. We just gotta do it for luck. I need you lot, because otherwise it would just be me ranting and raving by myself. Now, we are just a minute away from kickoff, so I will say once more, head on over to the Discord, get your score predictions in, and if you're not doing that, lob them in the chat. Lob them in the chat as well, because we'll have a look one last time. I'm saying 0-0, and that's kind of positive. Part of me, I'm not gonna lie, is thinking 1-0 Wolves, but we'll go with 0-0. I'm checking what channel it is on, because I don't know, because I'm unprepared. Okay, it's on Sky Sports. Everyone in the UK, it's on Sky Sports. If that's a thing you need to know, it's on Sky Sports. While I desperately try to press a lot of buttons to make it happen. Good to see you, Jeff. How are you? I was hoping Antonio changed place for this game. We'll see. Like I say, right now, looking at it, it doesn't seem to have any changes, right? It doesn't seem to have any changes, but that's not to say there definitely won't be any. It just looks like it's not happening. And I'm not too surprised. I did think this was going to be the case. I will, of course, inevitably be late and past everyone, but I do have a timer here to let you know exactly how far behind you I am once the game kicks off for me. So don't fret. You'll be able to know just how far behind I'll see the no goals today. And screw it. Do you know what? Let's go through the teams once more. They're going through the teams on the screen, so let's go through the teams. I need to find the button. There it is. Do this, we do this, we do this. I'm going to get things to make this easier in my life. But until then, long. West Ham lineup as such: Fabianski, Johnson, Dawson, Zuma, Cresswell, Rice, Souček, Fornals, Lanzini, Bowen, and Antonio, with a bench of Areola, Elise, Diop, Crowell, Perkins, Noble, Okflex, Vlasic, and Ben Rama versus Jose Sarr, Hoover, Kilman, Cody, Saiz, Marcel, Dendonka, Neves, Trincao, Silva, Huang, with a bunch of Ruddy, Ayat Nori, Neto, Jimenez, Podence, Bolly, Johnny, Moutinho, and Kundal. So there we go. Those are the teams we are about to kick off. Big dubs, big plays. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I remember one last time, if you were looking for a way to watch the game, of course, we don't have that. We don't show it because YouTube would come and kill us. However, in the description below, there is a bit called Join Our Discord. If you click on that, it's completely free to join a lovely group of people who a lot of you are in the chat today. And on the right-hand side, left-hand side even, more specifically, there's a bit called Stream Links. So have a click on that. And also, get involved, because once kickoff happens, you know, you won't be able to get your score predictions in anymore. So there we go. There we go. We are live at the London Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. It is West Ham United versus Wolves in a battle for teams who are fighting for Europe. We are pushing for European places, and so are Wolves. They're in good form. We are in bad form. You know, they don't concede a hell of a lot of goals. We don't seem to be scoring too many of late. It's a big, big clash. Will it end in goals? We'll see. We'll see, but it's happening. Hope you see Okaflex there. Yeah, same. I doubt it. Unless we're significantly win, I just highly doubt it. But we do have two youth players on the bench today in Perkins and Okaflex. So we'll see. So we're going to see the players take the knee before kickoff. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway. Deploy the boys. Let's go. It's West Ham United versus Wolves. Come on, you Irons. Big plays. Let's go. I am probably about 2 and a bit minutes behind you. I might try and click some things and see what happens. But for now, this is how far behind we are. This is how far behind we are. See, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Like I say, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. 300 likes is always the goal. Can we get there today? We'll see. We're at 139. I'm vibing it. Okay, not too bad then. Not too bad. Did something happen to Harrison Ashby? I'm not aware of anything happening to him. But I'm also very out of the loop at the moment. Very out of the loop at the moment. Oh, look, you can see my pile of clothes. I'm very out of the loop at the moment. I don't think anything's happened to him. I think he's just not on the bench. Which I'm not too surprised by. I don't know if that's a shocking thing, but I'm not too surprised. Anyway, interested to see how we end up playing out. I'm looking at the lineup right now. So far, so expected from West Ham. There's a Wolves just playing it around. It's going to be difficult because they're obviously quite a good defensive side. But if we can draw them out, have them overcommit. I mean, the thing is, we're playing 3 at the back. Well, they play 3 at the back, but they're not averse to getting their centre backs forward. But they do tend to have always 3 people back. And so 4, even if, actually, to be fair, you can have a central midfielder dropping in, so you can have 4 as well at times. So even if they overcommit, they don't overcommit. You know, it's not like facing a team with 4 at the back. It's not like facing a different side, a different type of side. Even an overcommitted Wolves don't have no one. And so we'll see how that goes. But I don't know. I don't know. Moyes only playing Antonio's for his goal celebrations only seems plausible. Why he would play him? Listen, they're bagging celebrations. You can't just deny it. Injured, okay. What makes sense because we do. I mean, again, we talk about the bench. We don't have any right backs, which is very odd for us. But we do only have Elise and Diop. We would usually have a fullback. We usually have a fullback or 2 on there. So it would make sense that if he's injured, that's why he's not. That's why he's not on there. Would make sense. Wolves with a free kick. Big punt into the box. Back across by Saiz, but headed away by Craig Dawson. Big Craigie D. Neves pings it back in towards the box, headed away from Mikel Antonio. West Ham very deep right now, just trying to sort of just defend. No real consistency in getting it away, although some nice little triangle passing there gets it slightly further away. And West Ham win a throw in their own half. Not bad, but yeah, 3 minutes in, we're already parking the bus. We're starting deep. Let's say that. We'll start deep. Let's say that. I mean, we'll see how it goes. No. Well, we do the same thing we always do, Aaron. And like David Moyes is a stop. Bloody hell, Fabianski. They're taking a while to kick the ball, and Wolves chasing him managed It's worked out for West Ham. Managed to get the ball forward, but Bowen just can't quite keep it in. Bloody hell, scary. Yeah, I mean, David Moyes is what he is. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to change his methods now. Not at this stage in his life. That's fine. That just is what it is, Fornals is sensible for his work rate, says Richard, and Lanzini is good for link-up play. I hope Bowen and Fornals drop back a bit since they have a 4-man midfield. Yeah. I mean, look, we'll see them drop. They will drop back for defensive purposes. That's Moyes, right? Moyes likes to have his wingers drop deep. He's not someone who lets them sort of have free roam. They do have to work hard deep. They do have to work hard. They do have to keep doing that. So it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me to see, you're going to see them drop deep a lot. And Lanzini naturally likes to drop deep. That might be an issue today a little bit, is having a central attacking midfielder in Lanzini who likes to drop deep and get involved with play quite deep, as well as Bowen and Fornals who have to drop deep because of the system. We might be a little bit too deep. The counter-attack might be difficult. However, having said that, that could allow one of them to stay forward at a time, potentially Bowen. Just try to do a little bit of something. I mean, Johnson starting is a ball in there, not the worst ball, but again, Johnson not super confident going forward. I don't know. It's weird. We've gone from having a lot of confidence, feeling massive. Obviously, we are, and struggling in terms of just sort of. Oh, it's a good ball in by Cresswell. Jarrod Bowen almost there, full stretch, going for it. Couldn't quite get his foot on it. Ball played in early from Aaron Cresswell. That's what you want to see from Cresswell. That's the positions Cresswell used to take up and put balls in consistently, brilliantly from. That's well done. That's well done from Aaron Cresswell and Jarrod Bowen's full stretch, almost just slightly off there, but could have potentially got on there. Might have been offside, to be fair. But yeah, it's. What was I saying? We've gone from being a side who are massive and you're like, oh my god, we're so good. We got plus goal difference. We're scoring all these goals. To all of a sudden you're looking at it and you're seeing a lot of deficiencies, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Richard says, would I take a draw? I know, I'm shocked as well. Would I take a draw? It's an interesting question. I don't know. No, I don't think no, I probably wouldn't. How does everyone else feel? I feel about that. I probably wouldn't take a draw. I could understand why someone would say yes. But I think if we have to do anything, we really need to. Bloody hell, Craig Dawson nods it up in the air and Silva almost gets hold of that. But Ben Johnson and Fabianski managed to claw it out. It was a ball over the top. Neves finding a space, pings a lovely ball over the top, and Dawson just at 6s and 7s by himself can't quite get the control. Just gets into an awkward position. He basically just gets his head onto it to stop anyone to stop it going anywhere near Silva. And bloody hell, it was close. It's close. It happens. Would I take a draw? Yeah, probably not. How would you lot feel? Would you lot take a draw? Draw, no use unless if we want Europe next season. It's fair. We're gonna lose. Well, nah. If we lose, it's a bit of a killer. Need to win as we won't beat Liverpool next week. That's a great point. That's great. We have a lot of difficult. We've got a big set of games coming up. Yeah, actually, the more I say about it, yeah, no, I wouldn't take a draw because we have big games coming up, and we need to sort of start the traction engine going. We need to get some momentum. Declan Rice charging forward, plays it across to Thomas Souček, out wide to Bowen, touch to Johnson nicely. The ball's not great, but we're getting up opportunity. Johnson again, dinks it to looking for the back post. Lanzini's there, can't quite get the control, and Wolves come away with the ball. Wolves come away with the ball quite successfully as well. They've had to slow down a little bit. West Ham got back very quickly and well there, which is both good and depressing to watch. But it is what it is. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Leo, good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. I just wanted to make sure I gave that a shout out. Gave that a shout. Why are you wearing Wolves colours? Yeah, see, I've only just realised they're Wolves colours. The problem is that it's a Garfield t-shirt, a Garfield Orange Cassidy t-shirt, no less. And it was the first. Do you know what? At some point, maybe I'll change. Who knows? Not yet. Can't be asked. But tea's gone. Tea's gone. Look, we're complex people, Richard. I'm not going to act like we make sense most of the time. I'm just saying there's a specific vibe going on. There's a specific vibe going on. You know? Yeah, I know people have spoken about this. To be honest with you, I don't think there is one, John. I've heard people mentioning this. Gonzo mentioned it in the build-up. I've seen other people mention it, but I'm looking at it and I'm saying, well, this is the exact same as we always are. I don't see anything here. I don't see anything here, you know? We've sort of got the same front line as we always do. Jarrod Bowen maybe staying a little bit further forward than usual, but that's giving Wolves all sort of times and space on the left. We're playing a 4-2-3, and Scott's saying a 5-3-1-2. Is that true? Who would be the 5 in that instance? Who would be the 5 in that instance? Who's the extra centre back? It does feel like Bowen is very far forward. Bowen is, I'll say this, Bowen isn't getting back at all. Bowen's not really, I haven't seen him get back yet. And there was a significant period of play there where Wolves had the ball in and around our area and Jarrod Bowen was still just standing next to Mikel Antonio. Maybe the change is that we're essentially playing a 2 up front with 2 non-strikers. But that is giving Wolves a lot of time and space down this left-hand side because there is no one. The rest of the formation hasn't changed. We are exactly the same. It feels like we've just the changes may be an instruction to keep Bowen as far forward as possible. Lanzini getting in there well, winning the ball back, tries to get it ball forward. Close by Lanzini. It was a nice little opportunity there. Yeah, I don't know. We're talking about it. Yeah, Scott, Bowen and Antonio up top. That does seem to be the case. I mean, Bowen is definitely playing as a right winger a lot of the time, but he's staying forward. And he's not dropping back at all. I don't know how I feel about this. It feels like we've just... I mean, I'm not against it necessarily. Screw it. Go for it. Try and take it to him. But it is giving Wolves all the time and space down that left-hand side. Like, so much space. And it's putting a lot on Ben Johnson, but still. Fornals puts it into a decent area. Souček was there. Couldn't quite get there. We're not committing men forward. I will say that. We've got numbers. Pardon me, flipping it. We do have numbers. Souček playing the ball across to Lanzini, Fornals, passing it around. I mean, in general, it looks like a 4-2-3-1, right? It looks like a 4-2-3-1 with Rice and Souček in the double pivot. And then you've got Bowen on the right, Lanzini down the middle, Fornals on the left. That seems to be the case. But as Scott has just said, Bowen and Antonio are sort of playing a sort of, I wouldn't call Bowen a striker, but he's certainly staying forward. He's not coming back like he usually does. And maybe this is the grand tactical change. But I don't know. We'll see how it ends up playing out. Adam, I feel like we are going to make a choice between the league, FA Cup, and Europa as the weeks go on. I would rather try to get a trophy. What about you, Charlie? I mean, priority for me is Europe. Because Europe's winnable as well. Europe is winnable. Not that the other competitions aren't winnable. However, I feel like the further you go into Europe, the more likely you are to face a big team who are going to play a style that suits us and it makes us chance of winning. And if we win and all of a sudden we get into Europe again next season, for me, Europe is the priority, and then league and then FA Cup. But I might change my mind on that as the weeks go on, to be fair. you get winning trophies in any form, yeah, I mean the form's not good enough to. It's not a great amount of opportunity there. Thought Moisey was going to fill in at centre back. Listen, get involved. Oh, good tackle by Souček and gets West Ham underway there. It's a good tackle by Thomas Souček. West Ham pile forward. Bowen looking for Antonio. Can't quite happen. There is definitely some sort of two up front system going on here. Bowen trying to just play the ball through to Antonio just a little bit. It was a difficult pass, to be fair. Only maybe De Bruyne is making that one, but it was a good opportunity. Scott's, yeah, maybe, potentially. I can't tell yet, but maybe. We'll have to see how it plays out, but potentially, Scott, I think you might be right. You may or may not be right. Only teams to watch out for is Rangers and Barca. I mean, look, every team that's left in Europe is very good, right? As Wolves pass the ball around inside West Ham's half it. Like every team left in Europe is difficult. Every team left in Europe has an element of danger to us, and we've drawn a very difficult side in Seville. I haven't seen them for a while, so I don't really know how they're playing right now, but I would suspect that they're playing a sort of similar system as they have done when I've previously seen them, which would not suit us. That would make it difficult for us to break them down, make it difficult for us to happen. And of course, Sevilla know how to win a tournament, right? They've won Europa League. I don't know if they've won it more times than anyone else. It certainly feels that way, especially recently. My God, it's practically their tournament. So Sevilla is a very, very difficult draw. I would have preferred a team like Barcelona, who, although on paper better, not quite, they're not as high in the league at the moment, but though on paper better, play a style that suits us, right? So realistically, we've drawn something difficult, but every team left is difficult. There is no easy team left. At no point do you look at it and you go, oh, well, that's an easy side, that's an easy side. No, they're all difficult, right? It's just about hopefully finding the ones that play a style that suit us. Rangers, for example, would not suit us. In my opinion. But I might just be getting hyped from that one Rangers game the other night I watched, which was incredible with Dortmund. So Ben Johnson charging forward now for West Ham down the right-hand side, looking to cross in, just quite easily blocked, but we get a throw in practically next to the corner flag on the right-hand side. Ben Johnson's coming across to take it. Yeah, something to keep an eye on is whether we are playing a 5 at the back with Fornals at left wing back. I don't know if that's the case because Fornals is usually that deep anyway. It more just feels like we've told Bowen to stay forward and not come back than anything else, although he is quite central as well. So potentially Aaron Cresswell having to charge back to try and stop that one. Does very well there, Aaron Cresswell. Very, very well there. Currently beating Villarreal 4-0. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. If we beat Sevilla, then we can definitely win Europa League. 100%. 100%. 10,000%. Whether that happens or not is a different question, but 10,000%, if that happens, it happens. Oh, that's a nice ball through from Lanzini looking for Bowen. It's a bit too far. Sark ends up saving it. Bit too far. Lanzini with a nice threaded pass through for Jarrod Bowen. He's playing on that last man. It's a bit wide for him. He takes one touch to try and just put Sarr out of place. Big man is Sarr. Tries to dink it over him. Sarr just goes, my ball now. My ball now. We're playing a 4-2-3-1. That's what I think we're playing. But I can't tell because Fornals is always this deep. The only real change I'm seeing really is there is definitely a changing of front two because Bowen is it feels like starting on the right hand side, but he's not dropping deep anywhere near as deep as he usually is. And then him and Antonio do seem to be drifting in a way which suggests they are playing in a sort of together. I mean, like there are times where I'm seeing Antonio on the right hand side, which is something I haven't seen since practically Upton Park. It's always been Antonio, even when he's playing up front and he drifts out wide, which we all know I despise, happens onto the left hand side. So there is something going on there, but I think that could potentially just be the tactical change. It could also be a fact that we are playing. It could also be that we're playing a system we played when Moyes first came back, which was a 5-2-3 essentially, which would mean Fornals is the left wing back. Which again, I can't tell whether or not he is because he's always that deep anyway. It feels like, but Fornals at left wing back and Lanzini playing as the left winger in a free with Antonio and then Bowen on the right. Souček's got forward relatively effectively today. So potentially that's the case. I don't know. We'll see. But Rice is charging forward here down the left-hand side. His cross wasn't good and no one was there regardless. So I don't know why it happened, but it did. Johnson and Dawson just combining there. It's going to be a Wolves throwing deep into their own half. But yeah, so there's something happening. As someone says here, formation doesn't really matter as it's mostly the same old. I agree, although there are some signs. Like I said, hopefully, because Bowen staying forward should lend us to a little bit more, something a little bit different. Fornals is very deep. I don't know. We'll see. My boy Deckers, how are you, sir? How are you? I hope you're well. Hope you're good. Hope you're awake, bro. Because I'm struggling. It's what it is. To me, it seems like 5 at the back with wing backs. Lanzini slightly deeper than the other games, and Bowen Antonio, and Bowen off Antonio. Potentially, I don't know. And Cresswell did hit that cross from the position he used to hit crosses for when he was playing centre back. We'll see as the game goes on. Oh, Dawson and Zuma, little bit of suicidal passing there. Zuma manages to work his way out of that, but bloody hell, there was a moment there where it was scary. I mean, as we say there, like ultimately a formation is whatever it is. The fact of the matter is how does it change? We've got a bit better. We're not passing is not bad there. Play through to Antonio. Can he make it? It'd be nice just ping it across. Can't quite get there. Tried his hardest, to be fair. And he ends up just passing essentially to Jose so I could take a goal kick from there. But a nice idea. We're slowly building into this now. Some nice passing happening. People getting in and around each other. This isn't as awful as it has been. This isn't as awful as it has been. Now, is it good? No. No. But it's not abjectly awful. Not yet. Not yet. We'll see how that develops. But not yet. But it's not, we'll see. We'll see. The passing isn't horrendous. And actually, there is an argument you said, let's say we were playing Fornals as a left wing back. That would probably improve our passing from deep, as would Lanzini, because Fornals is actually a good passer. Lanzini likes to drop deep and get involved in it. So that would potentially help a little bit. Fornals trying to dink it over the top there, looking for Johnson, who's got very far forward. Do you know what? Maybe we are playing wing backs because Johnson was the furthest player forward there. Bloody hell. My man was he was the furthest forward. He got onto the end of that. Awkward. Oh, he lands a bit awkwardly on his ankle there. You don't like to see it. You don't like to see it. No foul or anything. No, he gets a little bit of a knock. I don't think it's a foul, but he does land a little bit awkwardly. Hopefully he's all right. But free kick in a promising area for West Ham. Maybe we are playing this 5 at the back. Maybe. Feels like it's a potential. Feels like there's potential for it. Free kick in a promising area for West Ham. Maybe a little bit too central. Sometimes you like to have it just a little bit off to one side or the other. And we don't have one to beat you by it anymore. So free kicks, we don't tend to score on that often. But there's an opportunity here. We have Lanzini standing over it. We have Rice standing over it. We have Cresswell standing over it. If Rice takes it, I'll be very annoyed. But it is what it is. Wolves with their wall, Hwang lying down the draft pillow in the wall. I suspect this will be Lanzini. The camera's just focused in on him. I suspect it will be him to hit it. It's him or Cresswell. Rice seems to have walked away from it. I can't not see it, Ben Lanzini. Oh, it is Cresswell. Hits it. Ooh, it was close. It was close. Peach! Rah. Hope you're good, bro. Hope you're good. If you haven't subscribed to Peach already, West Ham Random, do so. Man, hardest working man in West Ham YouTube. Don't care what anyone says. It's just a fact of life. Close from Cresswell there. Bending just wide. Like I said, you maybe want it one side or the other, but not happening. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly. I'll be honest with you. I think there is a change, and I think it is benefiting us because we're also seeing Suchek and Rice get forward fairly effectively. Fairly effectively. I mean, we'll see. It's a bit early doors to say. We'll carry on talking about it, but whatever has changed here seems to be benefiting us. Lanzini there, just playing it calmly back to back. What's your favorite biscuit? It's great question. It's an excellent question. Bowen plays it out to the right. Sorry, to the left even. Fornals shorts it to Bowen. Corner. I'll go with a bourbon. I love like the chocolate things. Bourbon. I don't know how you pronounce that. Peng. Hobnobs. Good. I'll stick with the chocolate bourbon. Stick with the chocolate bourbon. But yeah. Tim Tam. Plain digestives. I don't think they're that bad, to be fair. I don't think they're that bad. I like a plain digestive. I'll say it. I'll say it proudly. Talk to digestives all the way. Excellent shout. I'll say it loud and proud. I can't lie to you. Here comes the corner, whipped in. Nothing to be spoken about from that. Going forward, we shall act as if that did not happen. Mikel Antonio in pain, as always. You know, it's just the way he is. It's just the way he is. He's forever limping, that man. But it's almost like we don't have another striker. Anyway, we move. That would be sick, Leo. That would be sick. Listen, if it happens, bro. Good luck to you, sir. We'd love to be doing a watch along where we can speak. We can have someone who's been in the watch along in the team. That'd be sick. Good luck, bro. What position do you make? West Ham with the ball. I tell you what, we're doing okay. We've gotten into this game. It felt bad to begin with, but we slowly worked our way into it. Lanzini with a really nice idea through. I love Lanzini. He's such a classy player, isn't he? He's such a classy player. We're slowly working our way into this game, and I'll tell you what, over the last 10 minutes or so, it's been all West Ham. It has been all West Ham. They've not really put anything on us too much, and we're dealing with it all relatively well. Cresswell, Dawson, and Zuma are very compact. I think we are playing that. I've decided. I think we are. I think I've made the decision. Everyone, the decision is mine. I'm locking it in. It's final, but I'm saying we're playing 5 at the back. I'm saying Fornals as left wing back. I'm saying you've got a 3 of Lanzini, Bowen, and Antonio. Bowen and sort of Antonio given license to roam and switch it up. And obviously Lanzini likes to drop deep regardless. It's just how he lives his life. But yeah, Cresswell is starting very compact next to Dawson and Zuma. So and when he comes back to defend, he does stay quite central. Wolves playing the ball forward here. Marcel on the left-hand side, trying to find a bit of space. Not a great pass you've ever seen to Dendonka, but you know, he moves. Fornals doesn't play a position plays Fornals. Listen, he just exists in life, you know? Just about, you know? Plays anywhere. Attack midfield, left midfield, centre mid, left mid. He's a genius. He's just about. Lauren, that is the sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is a... I'm sorry, man. Not good. They're a beautiful thing. It's a great loss. I know I know there are certain vocal tics I have. I know there are certain, and that is definitely one of them. It's because obviously I have 2 hours by myself, 2.5 to 3 hours by myself. And I'm constantly trying to sort of play through it. I've got like 8 different things going on. And so what happens is I end up just having ends of sentences that just continuously happen. And so that is definitely one of them. I do try, but we move, you know. Get on it. It's happening. Get on it, bro. Get on it. Big boot forward. Jose Sarr with his feet just mugging off Antonio. Antonio, good evening. Goodbye. You know? We're looking better. I will say that we are looking better than we have done in recent weeks. Are we looking good? No. We've gone from like a 3/4 out of 10 to maybe more like a 5/6. We're getting a little bit better. The gears are whirring, and hopefully that can move forward a little bit. This could be a formation where potentially we go up against other teams a bit better. Of course, when we did play, it's a good ball through to Antonio. Hits it! Sarr with a save. Good opportunity. First big opportunity there for Mikel Antonio, really. He does well. He's got his head in his hands, but to be honest with you, I'm not sure he could have done anything much better there. West Ham again fighting forward for it early. Souček finds Antonio quickly. He turns, hits it. It's a very good hit from where he was. He's got his head in his hands, but I don't know if he could do much better. Just gets a good position on it. Just hits it from a standing start. Very impressive from Mikel Antonio. And it would go out for a corner to West Ham. And now the big boys are up. Souček, Zuma, Dawson, Rice. Large gentlemen all in and around the area. Bowen. Looking for Dawson at the back post. Can't quite get his head on it. It's bouncing about. But head tennis from West Ham. Zuma tries to just flick it when it comes down off Souček. Can't quite get there. It remains 0-0. I'll tell you what. We're pushing. We're pushing now. Starting to happen a little bit more now. West Ham putting it on Wolves in a better way. And I'm starting to feel a little bit more confidence. Remember last when we've beaten Wolves significantly in the past under a different manager, of course, but they played a very similar system under a different manager, but playing essentially this system. And we're doing well. We're looking significantly better. We're taking it to them in attacking areas. We're winning the ball further up the pitch than we have done for a while. It's kind of working for us right now. Like I say, we're not battering them. We're not blitzing them. This isn't some virtuoso, incredible performance or anything from West Ham and David Moyes. But certainly the changes that have been made are working for us. And to be honest with you, it's looking all right. It's looking all right. Cresswell looking for the overlap on Pablo Fornals, who has the ball. Rice, Fornals can't quite flick the ball forward. Wolves trying to clear it away. Wolves sitting very deep right now. We're asking questions. And right now, Wolves don't have many answers. Did you know Sarr's the most expected, has saved the most expected goals this year? Really? That's a great stat. It's a great stat. I know Wolves fans have been very effusive about Sarr, saying he's very, very good. I know the Wolves fan who we did the video with, was it yesterday? I can't remember. Spoke about how good Sarr's been. He's been, if anything, an upgrade on Patricio. So that's pretty impressive. He's impressed me. Seems very confident and good at coming forward. Shot stopping all round. He's keeper. Yeah, he's impressed me today. Oh, bloody hell. Right as I say that, ball gets pinged across. Sarr just palms it. Antonio's flying forward. Then Scorpion kicks it. I say Scorpion kick. It wasn't really, just sticks his leg out to try and get a touch on it. And he does. Or West Ham go flying forward. Fabio Silva. That's a great tackle by Kurt Zuma. Great tackle by Kurt Zuma there. Last ditch on Fabio Silva, who's trying to find some space, trying to make it happen. Kurt Zuma's down. He looks. I'm trying to. All right. So this isn't the benefits, right? So chat is ahead of me. So great tackle, Zuma. Very good tackle, Zuma. Let's have a look at it again. Fabio Silva. Clean as you like. But this is where I can see. Is he injured? I think he's right. It says James gone. He's thinking, but we'll carry on. There we go. There's benefits to the chat being ahead of you sometimes. You can get in there and you can get the info when you need it. Even better in Ultra HD. If you want to see all of the goals Salah score against us, every blade of grass. You know, it's what it is. Like I said, there's something about this right now where I'm feeling a bit more confident than I was. Loving this Ben Johnson performance. I think he's looking decent. Oh, Todd's here. Good to see you, Todd. Hope you're well. Star Spangled Hammer. Yes. Love that from you. Love that. Have you missed much? Not a whole bunch, but West Ham are doing all right. They're doing better than I thought they were. The shots have just come up on my screen, by the way. 4 shots for West Ham, 1 for Wolves. Early, it looked like it was Wolves. Early, it did look like it was very much Wolves' game. We started a bit poorly, but there does seem to have been some form of there does seem to have been a formation change. We seem to be playing 5 at the back, similarly to how we were playing sort of the last couple of seasons under Moyes. We're not playing that 4-2-3-1, and it seems to be working for us. The team seems to be fired up. What a tackle from Ben Johnson, by the way. Come on, shout out that guy. But yeah, it seems to be working for us. So you've not missed anything major. There's been no major incidents, but a decent enough performance from West Ham so far, Todd. A decent enough performance from West Ham so far. I think we should sometimes lie. I mean, you could do. I don't tend to see it that often. I tend to try, because obviously the chat has spoilers. So what I tend to do is concentrate on a game for a while. And then when there's a lull in play, I look across, concentrate on the game for a while, look across. That way I minimize the chance of me getting spoiled. So, yeah, but you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to give me a life or 2 if you want. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah, we are playing 3 at the back. Cresswell's too deep. Cresswell's too deep and too central. He's practically in line a lot of the time. Unless the ball's over his side and there's an opportunity to get forward, he's practically in line. This is definitely the formation we were playing for a while, last couple of seasons. Fornals with the interception there, lays it short to Souček. Rice is asking for it, but he's surrounded by people. I don't know why he wants it. Souček lays it short to Cresswell. Fornals. Oh, nice turn by Lanzini. He's got Bowen ahead of him down the central path. He tried to just slip it in, couldn't quite find it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to say it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm liking this performance. I'm shocked I'm saying it. The game has changed. But I'm enjoying this performance from us. It's not lightning. It's not the greatest thing you're ever going to see in your life. But I'm enjoying this performance. There is something here that I haven't seen in a couple of weeks, in a while for West Ham. We seem a lot more active. We seem a lot more at it. Even now, look at that. We're winning the ball. We're winning the ball high up position. Do you know what? I need to see, maybe after the game, I need to see some stats on where we hit ball recoveries from. Where did we win the ball? Because it feels very far forward. Mikel Antonio out on the left-hand side here. Wobbling his way in, as per usual, into the box, lays it short to Manuel Lanzini. You can hit him from range, does straight into the hands of Sarr, but again, another opportunity. I tell you what, we might live to rue these opportunities. I will say that. We might dangerously close. We might get to a point where we rue these opportunities, but I'm vibing this performance, man. It's happening. There's something going on, and then hopefully it denotes a West Ham win. We'll see, though. We'll see. Terrible from Connor Cody there. Ball came to me, just sort of hit past it on the volley to the touchline. It's awful. Will we turn over Sevilla? I've clicked on fucking hell, right? I didn't mean to. Well, we'll see. We'll see what that means in a minute. In about 2 minutes. Will we turn over Sevilla? I saw someone else asking for a score prediction for Sevilla. I don't know. My gut says no. I'm not. We'll have to ask me closer to the time because there's a lot of games to play between now and then. Not a lot of games, but there's games between now and then, and our form could significantly change. Right now, our form is looking better. We are looking better, and if we can build off on this, all of a sudden, maybe I'd be a lot more confident going into a game against Sevilla than I would have been if it happened today. But at this point, I would say no. I don't think we will. I'm not super confident, but we'll see. Like I say, there's a lot of games between now and then, and we'll see how that ends up playing out. Anyway. I mean, that's when we were talking about score predictions earlier and whether or not we would take a draw and all this sort of stuff. I think actually what I should have said, and this is the true, honest answer, is that for me, it's, whatever, how do I word this? The performance is more important to me than the result. If you get good performances, if you play consistently well, eventually the results will come, right? So if we were to draw, 0-0, 1-1. It's not going to be anything more than that. 0-0 or 1-1. If we were to draw, and it would probably be 0-0. If we were to draw, but we played like this the entire game, I would be more positive. All Fornals comes in. That was good work by Antonio to sneak it, to just put the pressure on. Fornals does well to sneak away there. Lays it down the line, back to Declan Rice, who hits it from range off the post. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Still shouldn't have shot. It's never going in. But my God, was it close for once. My God, was it close for once. And the crowd fire up. Wasted opportunity, in my opinion. But we move. Lanzini trying to find something. Fornals does well. Lays it short to Bowen, who can't quite get control on it. Ben Johnson was just there as well. I'm really liking this performance from West Ham right now. We're really building something. We're putting a lot of pressure on them. We're getting numbers forward in an interesting way. We're defensively relatively sound. We've sort of counted them out a lot, to be honest. This first half, I mean, outside of that first 5-10 minutes, this has been all us, and it's been practically nothing of Wolves. I really like this performance. We're winning the ball in really nice areas, high up the field. We're committing people forward. Bowen's finding good runs inwards. Mikel Antonio's, I'm liking this performance right now. Speaking of rice, what is your favorite rice? Mine's mushroom pilau. We're looking at the replay of the Declan Rice hit. Great shot. Never going in, but whatever. Great shot, though. Bloody hell. He swazzed it. It's beautiful. It's not even a drive. It's nice curve placement. Good. Never going in, but good. The special fried rice. I do love an egg fried rice, chicken fried rice. They're beautiful. But if you're talking about just a rice that you would have, say, with a curry as opposed to a meal itself, probably pilau. Probably just a straight up pilau rice. Special fried rice. There you go. Keema rice. Annika rice. Minced lamb rice. Didn't even know that was a thing. Emmy's coming through with the vibes. Thank you very much. I mean, good to see you, by the way. Hope Hamburg's good. Hope you're vibing. Hope you're well. Luke Legends here as well. Good to see you, Luke. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you're all good. What I need to do is I need to mute my work group chat because it keeps beeping in the background and it's making me panic. Suchek, Zuma, Fornals, just passing the ball around here, trying to find their way forwards. Offside against Fornals, apparently. Fair enough, but we're looking decent. Looking like it could be a good 1-0. Yeah, I agree, Scott. I 100% agree. I think all of a sudden, before this game, as you all heard, I was very concerned. All right, I was worried. I didn't have much confidence in me. All of a sudden now, I can't lie to you. There's some confidence in me. I'm cautiously optimistic is the way I would word it. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because obviously it could all go wrong very quickly, but I'm cautiously optimistic. Bowen putting the pressure on Sarr, forcing him to just boot it out. It's been a very competent performance from West Ham. And I'm here for that. Cresswell. Oof. Idea there was nice to try and find Fornals, but he knew he was offside and couldn't quite get there. But it was a good idea. He started a couple of times as if to go really pass. It just came a little bit too late for him. It was a nice idea. Moyes will be happy with this performance. We've got 3 minutes plus stoppage time left. And I'll tell you what, Moyes will be happy with this performance so far. Like I say, opening 5-10 minutes, it felt very much like nothing had changed. But once West Ham sort of grew into the game, settled a bit, another winning the ball very high up again. I'll tell you what, we are all over Wolves right now. It's almost happening. Mikel Antonio tries to dink it across. Far post. It was close once more. I'm telling you, there is something happening here. won the ball very high up the pitch again. We've pressed them brilliantly. This has been pressing that we haven't seen for months from West Ham. Declan Rice plays the ball across awkwardly, but it happens. Antonio dinks it back across. Bowen slips over trying to get there. Lanzini arrives at the late back post. It was a nice run from him, actually. He originally started it and just at full stretch tries to hit it, not on target. But I tell you what, it's happening, bro. It is happening. Oh. Bloody hell. One of the Wolves players down, and I think he was spitting up blood there. It looked like he was spitting up blood. It looked like he opened his mouth and it looked like blood came out. I might be wrong about that, but it looked horrendous. It looked horrendous. I don't know what's wrong, but Jesus Christ, I hope he's okay because it does not look okay. I'm seeing the words along the line and stuff. Disabled Team's here. Good to see you, sir. I hope you're well. Hope you and Lee are doing good. If you haven't already, subscribe to Disabled Team. Great Leeds channel, doing excellent stuff over there. Subscribe to Lee as well, Lee Statham as well. Doing big bits, big plays. Everyone should get involved with. But yeah, I really hope whoever that is who went down. I'm not sure. I think it was Sice, maybe. I'm not sure, but really hope they're okay because it looked horrendous. I don't know. I didn't see what happened to them to force them down, but I'm pretty certain at one point they opened their mouth to say something. Blood came out. I might be wrong about that, but not good. Not good. Talking about the performance though, as Moby says here. Much better performance, need a goal to get us buzzing. Yeah, I agree. I think we're looking good for it as well. We are looking good for it. We are in a position here where we've been. How do I word this? This has been so significantly better than we have been for weeks, months even. We are winning the ball back very high up the pitch, something we haven't done in a while. We're winning it. We're playing fast. We're getting numbers forward. Changing to this 5 at the back system, although Pablo Fornals at left wing back isn't ideal, he's more there just as a sort of convenience thing. And of course, we don't have any fullbacks on the bench. So how we would change this up, I don't know. But formationally, it's clearly worked for us. Bruno Lage's side have been, by and large, significantly worse. I really like it. We've got Lanzini, of course, who's dropping deep. We've got Fornals, who I think is increasing the ability to pass out from the back. Cresswell has got forward nice from centre-back in the way that he was doing back then. His crossing from those sort of deep positions he's only hit 1 or 2, but the one I'm thinking of in my head at least is very, very good. You know, Ben Johnson's got forward very well. This Bowen and Antonio sort of axis up front has been nice. You've seen Bowen make some nice runs in behind. Antonio's looked more lively than he has done for a while. I can't lie to you. This is a good performance from West Ham. I've enjoyed it. There you go. Yeah, Decker's just said, I'm actually enjoying watching us. Not enjoyed watching us for a while. This is weird. It's very weird. Now, obviously, hopefully something can come from that. 3 minutes of stoppage time was called, by the way, but we are a minute into it. And I don't think at any time soon are we getting... it's probably going to take a while. Like I said, the player was definitely bleeding from his mouth, I think, Sice. I really hope he's okay. But yeah, I'm actually enjoying watching us. This is so rare. I haven't seen this for a while, and we're here and it's happening. While we wait for the game to resume, and hopefully, of course, Roman Sice is okay. He seems to be up and moving, which is a big positive sign because, Jesus Christ, that looked bad for a second. Hey, I do watch-alongs every single match day on this channel. We're here every single match day from the beginning, from half an hour before kickoff, all the way through until just after full time. We have a whole suite of match day coverage on the channel, so make sure if you haven't to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of it, because I do this by myself, and without you there is no watch along because I do it on my ones. I can't talk to someone else about it. I have to talk to you lot, and you lot guide this thing. So thank you very much. Thank you very much if you stick around. I genuinely appreciate it. Remember, we are live for the rest of the game as well, until just after full time, when Gonzo, will be going ahead with his live match review, of which you don't even have to go anywhere. We make it as easy as possible for you on this channel. However, like the video, because 300 is the goal, and we are at 162 right now. So we've got a ways to go, but we've done it before. We can do it again. 300 is the goal. Now, We move, ladies and gentlemen. I've said it before. I'll say it again as the song goes. Na 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 na. Baby bells. They are here. We have camera focus. There we go. Be a karaoke hero. Apparently, the bells are back, baby. If we need them at some point, they're ready to be got. Played in. Oh, headed over the top. Can't quite manage. Neves happening. Hit from range. Just wide from Wang Hee-chan. All of a sudden, Wolves alive. They get the ball going forward. All the momentum's gone from West Ham, apparently, because Wolves getting it forward there. It was a nice ball across. Can't quite make it happen. Hwang arrives late, just on the edge of the area. Tries to just bend it into that bottom right-hand corner. Zuma was covering pretty well, to be fair, if that was on target. It would have taken a lot for it to happen. Just wide. Close. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to play. Obviously, the 3 minutes is up, but there was at least a minute and a half where the player was down in that extra time, and it was maybe a minute plus before that as well. So I don't know how long we're going to play here, but big ball forward to Mikel Antonio. We're sitting a little bit deep right now. I want to get some people forward, maybe. Sort of lost the momentum. We were completely in control of this game. We were pressing them well. We had a lot of good people. It's nice pressing from West Ham. We're back, baby. We back. Hwang controlling the ball in central midfield. There's times where I really like Hwang Hee-chan. There's times where I just think it's a bit not happening. But we'll see. We move. Then Donker back to Neves. Wolves playing the ball around inside West Ham's half here, trying to just take their time, find the space. Marcel, Ben Johnson comes across to meet him. Doesn't quite happen. Headed away. Neves. Oh, Marcel, very nicely done. Bowen came charging back to try and help defend there. Marcel with a lovely flick around the back happens. And there is the halftime whistle. The halftime score here is West Ham United 0, Wolves 0. And I can't lie to you, I'm happy with that performance. How do you lot feel? Let me know in the chat. But I'm pretty flipping happy with that performance. Certainly doesn't feel like it's not been an all-time great performance or anything like that, but it's been significantly better than usual. For the last couple of months, we've really struggled, and we could say the last couple of games, let's be honest, it's been the last couple of months, we've really struggled at times to do anything. And yet that performance so far today has been really good. Really good. I'm really confident and happy with that. We've won the ball back in advanced areas. We've got forward with numbers well. We've defended well. I've been pleased with that performance. I really have been. All of a sudden, I've gone from thinking this is easy, a 1-0, 0-0 game, a 1-0 to Wolves game, 0-0, to being like, okay, I think we've got this. I don't know, but how do you lot feel? Let me know. Let's have a look at the chat. Like I said as before, like the video if you haven't already. We're at 177. We need 300 is the goal, ladies and gentlemen. We can get there. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. There we go. Needed a goal. The second half as Wolves subs will make the difference. They do have a very good bench. If you haven't seen Wolves bench, I'll put it up on the screen there. They do have a very strong bench, to be fair. We have elevated our first half today. It's because it's a rested Wolves size. I think we have elevated our first half today because it's a rested Wolves side. We certainly look better than we have done for a long time, Leandro. I'll tell you that much. I'll say that. Leonardo, sorry. I don't know why I called you Leandro then. My brain just auto-corrected. I'll say that much. We look lively at least. Why do we always go for the hard route getting up the pitch? I think we've gotten better at that today, House Cody, but I would agree. Sometimes we just go for the long punt upfield, but I think we've got better at that today, a lot better. Good performance, but we need to keep our noses before they bring up better players off the bench. Yep. I mean, again, looking at that bench below us here, Ruddy, Nori, Neto, Jimenez, Podence, Bolly, Johnny Castro, Moutinho, Kundal, less so. But there's a lot of very good players on there. And it wouldn't surprise me if we saw a sub at halftime from them to try and change this up. Again, tactically, they're going to stay the same. That's the thing here, is tactically, Wolves will stay the same way. We will, but Wolves will. And so even if they change people, They're not going to change formation too deeply. They might change to a 3 midfield or something like that. But realistically, it'll be much the same. I wouldn't surprise me if they change to a 3 midfield, maybe try to control that battle a bit more. Because right now it is mostly us. But, we'll see. We'll see. We need to do better if we want to finish top 8. I don't necessarily disagree with you there, Ionix. I don't necessarily disagree with you. I think we're playing better, though. I'm positive signs, but I don't necessarily disagree. Passing a lot better this game. Played a lot better than in recent weeks. That was good to watch. Seemed to have more energy. True, Ian. We seem to be a lot faster to it, a lot quicker to step to it. We were a lot more up for gunning for it, which is something we haven't done in a while. Scott Venn, good to see you, bro. For as well as we've played, we need to take advantage of the Wolves 11, who look significantly weaker without the big players. Good point. Good point. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is if we don't get the goal, then why does it matter? Why, if we don't get the opportunities for all this, what does it matter? Now, if we were to end this game 0-0 and this was the performance we had for the entire game, I would take it, because performances will eventually breed results, right? If you keep playing well, then eventually you will get the results you need. And that's sort of what we need, right? However, I can't sit here and act like I don't necessarily disagree with what you're saying there. We do need to, if we've got a chance of, well, obviously we need to score if we've got a chance of winning, but we do need to be a little bit more clinical, a little bit more, just that. The thing is, it's the positive start. The signs are positive. The signs are positive. Antonio's done more in this game than the past 4. I strongly agree with that. I think he was okay in the beginning in the first half of the last game. In the second half, he was trash, but first half, he was all right. This game may not be the same in the second half. Yeah, and I guess this is where we're at, right? This is where we're at. It's a situation in which it's don't worry, Joan. Don't worry, Joan. We got it. It's here. It's ready. I've had it here since the beginning. We are prepped for whenever it does eventually happen. I mean, that's the thing, right? Obviously, Wolves are going to look to change this up because it's going very poorly for them. But the signs are positive. And if we can continue to win the ball back high up the pitch like we are doing, we're creating a lot of opportunities from that. Quick passing play. I don't know. There's something here. With that crap, but also funny scorpion kick. Listen, he went for it. And that's the... he went for it. And I respect him for trying. Michael, bro, how are you, sir? Hope you're good. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all good in the entertainment game. We are pressing together. It's much better. Movement is better in the first 20 minutes. The instruction was definitely to get more crosses into the box. Better today. Yeah, strongly agree, bro. Strongly agree. I think we've been really good. The movements, movement, pressing. I mean, the pressing just in general, man. Like, we're actually doing it for once, which is not something we've done in a while. Let's have a look. Scroll down. Yeah. So here's the thing, people. If you're wondering, why, look, it's a Garfield t-shirt. It was the t-shirt that was on top of my drawers. There was no forethought to the process. No forethought to the process at all. That's just how it happened. Lee, hope you're well, sir. Hope you're well. If everyone hasn't already, subscribe to Lee's channel. Lee does good Leeds videos, and he's a great dude as well. So go and subscribe to Lee if you haven't already. Get involved. Lee doing big bits. Lee is in the building. Indeed. Rah. Chicky. Nice change the system to Moyes 2 up front works. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. I am surprised Moyes made such a significant change. It didn't feel like he was ever going to do that, right? It felt like, especially as well, when we looked at it, I looked at the lineup and I was like, okay, that looks the same as usual. We've heard rumors, pray tell, on the wind. There's a change coming, right? We felt like there was this thing happening, but you looked at the lineup, and you're like, there is no change here. This is what we expected, right? However, there is a definitive change. You're playing 5 at the back. Fornals is playing more of a left wing back. We've got a front 2/3 of Bowen and Antonio. Lanzini is starting sort of in a defensive sense, starts quite forward, and attacking. He drops deep, gets involved deeper, starts pulling some strings there. It's working, and I'm shocked. Fair play to David Moyes. He's changed it up. He's seen it wasn't working. It's taken him a bit longer to get there, but so far, so good. So far, so good. The Broomfields, good to see you. Very encouraged by the performance so far, but Wolves have had every chance of having a good spell or hitting us on the counter. We need a bit of luck. Yeah, I would agree with that. I balanced you. I would agree with that. we are looking decent, but it's not quite. Without a goal, we are always in danger of Wolves pulling out. Look, let's be real. They've got players like Neves who can bloody hit them from anywhere they want. Do you know what I mean? So we do need to be a little bit wary of that. But defensively, I think we've been decent enough to hold them out. Been not the most confident defensive performance I've ever seen, but certainly not bad. Certainly not bad. You're 34. Why are you wearing a Garfield t-shirt? First of all, I'm 27. How dare you? Second of all, fair point. It's look, it's Orange Cassidy. It's wrestling. Okay. Thank you, Leandro. Thank you. Leandro, I've done it again. Leonardo, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like the video. We're growing something here. We're putting in a lot of effort, and we are looking for 300 likes today. Can we hit that number? We are at 198 right now. We're about to hit over 200. All of a sudden, 300 looks likely. That's the goal today. Make sure we can try and get to that. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, all of that good stuff, because we've got stuff going forward. As the second half comes on, remember, I'll be live throughout the rest of this game, and then Gonzo will be live with his full-time review at the end of it. So if you're only here for the halftime, thank you very much for coming. Appreciate you. Come back again. Come get involved in the second half. We'll be having fun, talking about the game, vibing it, feeling fun. Something I've just said out loud, but make sure to stick around if you're going to. We would love to see you here. Wolves nearly scored at the death. There's been our problem giving goals at the end of the first half. Remember, one against Chelsea and a penalty against Leicester as well. Not wrong. Hopefully we can hold on to that. Yeah, they did get a chance right at the end there, but again, we defended relatively well. But yeah, you know, fancy they will nick this Jimenez to enter. Yeah, I mean that is the problem. They do have a very good bench forever. It's a problem. Leonardo did it that time. It's a problem. I don't know why I keep doing that. You're in Euro when I was no. I was born in 1993, so I was one. Probably, depending on when you went in 95, I guess. Could have been 2. But, yeah, no. You're not wrong. But, yeah, we move. What's our next saying? 4 hours, Lanzini and Antonio are doing business. It's just a matter of time. Patience will prevail. I agree. And all of a sudden, there is a lot of confidence. I have a lot of confidence. This front three is really working for me. And this isn't a formation we've seen in a little while, probably like a year or something. We haven't seen it in a hot minute. And now, all of a sudden, it's doing bits. We're winning the ball. Do you know what's most happy with me today? Is the fact that we're winning the ball so high up. Usually we're backs against the wall. Usually we're defending for our lives. We're struggling. We want to hold it as much as we possibly can. And we're like, oh, we just got to hold on. Whereas today, I can't lie to you, we're winning the ball quite high up the pitch. And that's been really effective for us. We're getting a lot of opportunities because of it. Where is it? Hang on. Where is it? Sorry, there we go. Marana York, good to see you. Well, tickle my toes and call me the Tweenies. Hey. Are you ready to play? It's time to come and play with the Tweenies. It's Tremendous Charlie. Hello, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Shout out to the Tweenies. Shout out to the Tweenies. Do you know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't, a lie as per usual. I'll take it. Let's have a look. I'm scrolling, just having a little look at what you lot are saying. I mean, how are we feeling now? Let's have an update on our score prediction, shall we? Because it's obviously a very different performance that we've all expected. We've been used to the drudgery of West Ham of late. This feels different. Has that changed your score predictions? What are your score predictions? Let me know in the comments, because I quite like to see how the vibe is. Quite like to see how the vibe has changed, you know? I quite like to see how the vibe has changed. Hello. Does anyone know how to make a bechamel sauce? I am doing a moussaka for dinner. I don't. My mum would make it, but I haven't got a foggiest. Not Tekkers. It's cheese though, right? Just lob a bunch of these in a pan, wait for them to melt. I don't know what more do you need. What more do you need? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So 2-0. We'll win 2-0. 2-0, 0-0, 2-0, 2-1, 1-1. To be honest, I think it'll be 1-0 still, but a more intense back and forth 1-0. It's time to come and watch along with I. Hey. What do you say? It's time to come and watch along with Charlie. It even works. You can sing with us, play games with us, you can run about. The fact I know the Tweedies theme song is a problem. 2-1. You know, there's no potty break. No, unfortunately not. Gio's at the game, and Gonzo sometimes comes, sometimes doesn't. So that's just life. That's just life. So I'm just going to have to deal with it. Listen, I might accidentally have to, oh no, something's happening in the kitchen. I need to go check. There's a lot more confidence. 2-0. Bowen will sneak in 1-0. 3-1 West Ham. I still think Wolves will nick it 1-0 if we don't score early doors. Okay. There's a lot, but I'll tell you, it's more. Go to Tesco and buy it. So much easier. True, although they've upped their prices on their meal deals. So I don't know if I can back a movement to Tesco anymore, seeing as they've decided to destroy the people's dreams here. 350. Disgrace. Still think we're going to lose them. Oh, I mean, look, it's okay if you still think that. Like I say, I'm just interested in how the vibe would have changed because again, we've put a lot on it. We're putting a lot on them. We're taking it to them. We're moving. We're doing bits. You know, and I feel like even if we do lose, that's okay. The thing is, in general, I'm all right. I don't mind losing. Losing's not the end of the world. Obviously, when we're trying to push for Europe, it's not ideal, and especially against a team who's pushing against us, right? But losing, it's not the end of the world as long as the performance you put in is good enough to win. Because again, if you continuously do these performances, if you continuously play well, then the results will come over time. So the performance is what's key for me. So even if we lost today, even if we draw today, but we continued with this performance as well as we played in that first half, if that continued for the rest of it, then I'd be fine with that. But it's a case of just making sure those performances happen. The players are coming back out, so I'll remind you once more, like the video if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new around here, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. 300 likes is the target. We've flown past 200 in the half-time. We're at 223 right now. 300 all of a sudden feels very likely, ladies and gentlemen. And make sure to stick around if you're not. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. But if you are, hey, we'll be here for the rest of the game, doing a watch-along, me and you lot. Stick around, have some fun, and then, yeah, we'll have, of course, our live review at full time. Until then, the teams are coming back out. Oh, Lee's hitting a 3-2. I respect that, Lee. Listen, I would take that all day. I would take that all bloody day. Is it too early to bell? It has to have bags of 3 pence. Is it too... Listen, if the people want the belt, I'll put it out there. But we'll see. Peach is sticking with his 4-1 prediction from last night. I respect it. Colostomy bag fit. Well, yeah, probably a little bit might be more useful. Anyway, the teams are about to kick off once more. I should probably change the timer so it's correct. No changes at halftime for either team. And we are back underway. Come on, you irons. Deploy the boys. A good first half from West Ham. And hopefully a better... Just if we can continue that, then the signs are looking positive. A dominant performance from West Ham in that first half. Again, no changes at half time for either side. That means hopefully we'll continue the way we did. That's not to say there weren't any positive signs whatsoever for Wolves. A little bit of miscommunication there between Zuma and Fabianski. Means a corner early doors for Wolves. Not fun, but yeah. Look, Bruno Lage probably said to his team, come out, prove that I don't need to make any changes first 5-10 minutes. Otherwise, they're going to start to ring in. That's how I would do it. So I'm not shocked there's no changes, but I would have expected one. And straight away, they've come out and got a corner off the back of it. Corner to be taken from the right-hand side for Wolves. Trincao lofts it in. Not a great cross, just a bit aimless. Lanzini just sort of tries to hook it clear. Bowen tries to get his head on it. Does. Fornals lays it out nicely to Declan Rice, who has space ahead of him. Tries to lay it through for Jared Bowen, who was offside there. Offside. The idea was nice, but not quite. Not quite. Souček is scoring. By the way, love that, James. Love that. I'd be here for that. I'd be here for that. I can't lie to you. I'd be very here for that. Hit the like, eat a bell. When the bell comes the way. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Yes. I mean, the like button won't get to the bell, but voting for bells will get to bells. But at the same time, I will eat the bell. Bell will be consumed. The bell will be got out and consumed. Come on now. I've lost myself in the sauce there. I'm sorry, everyone. I lost myself in the sauce there. I'm sorry, everyone. It happens from time to time. Antonio, thankfully, seems to have the knock he seemed in the first half seems to have been fine. Big ball over the top. Dawson just does well there, just to hook it away from Wanky Chan. Not a lot of pressure. Maybe could have tried to force it out for a goal kick there, but no risks. Just kicking it clear. You got to respect it. 5 minutes more time on the line than Luke. I'm not going to lie. I don't get the joke. I wish I did. I'm an idiot. I apologize, sir. I tried. I really had to look. I thought about it deep and hard. It just didn't happen. I gave it my best shot. Wolves passing it back. I tell you what, Wolves have been sort of tentative today. They've been a bit nervous. They've passed it back more often than not. Another good interception there by Souček. Can't quite get anything. Oh, and then Rice with another Souček. Another interception, lays it into the path of Lanzini. Nice charge. Ooh, they're claiming a back pass. I don't think. No. I don't think it was a back pass, but still. Nice little pass again. Winning the ball back high up the pitch. Souček and Declan Rice, both interceptions within about 10 seconds of each other inside Wolves' half. That high pressing forward momentum seems to have continued into the half. You love to see it. I treated myself to the tattoo of the 99 to 2016 crest. Took one out. Braver man than I. Tattoos, just not for me. Scary. You know what I mean? Love them. Scare me. Or for me to have one scares me. Love them on other people. Scares me. You know what I mean? The bells are ringing. The bells are ringing. Kilman trying to move forward, can't quite do it. Randini just tracking him nicely, just stopping any forward momentum there. Hoover, that's a good tackle by Pablo Fornals. And then the pass after it was goddamn awful. Great tackle though. It was a beautiful tackle. And then he completely mishit the pass. In a way that only Mikel Antonio usually does. Love to see it. You love to see it. Good tackle though, but a complete waste straight after. We'll see. Nevers plays it out to Dendonka, back out wide to the left-hand side for Wolves, trying to find their way forward. Again, they're looking a bit West Ham in there. They find a bit of space on the inside here. Zuma with an awkward tackle, and Cresswell just gets her foot on it. A bit awkward there, but again, it's one of those ones where they're looking a bit West Ham in a lot of ways here, Wolves. They're passing it around. They've got West Ham sitting deep, and they're sort of the horseshoe, right? They're just going back and forth, up and down, around and around. No real. It's when they get into the central positions where you can find the danger. Trincao, Fabio Silva, Huang. If you can get in and around those areas, Neves will be in about there. If you can get in and around those areas, get a bit of passing, find a bit of incision, and that's where it becomes dangerous. But most of the time, we sit quite deep, and they're just they keep finding their way out to the right back, to the left back positions, and it's not quite happening, Not quite happening. The bells are ringing. I think it's crashing again. I mean, my perfectly legal TV stream is... Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me just fix the timer so it's accurate to my definitely television way I'm watching it. Definitely not happening. I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. Trying to call me. Sorry, my phone was over here. Hang on. It's on mute. I'm working, Ray. It's on mute. Now, Ray, of course, is in corporate today. So ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Ray's with Heineken. Ray, how are you? Oh. There we go. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. It's working out, everyone. Ray, how do you feel about the match, Ray? That's fine, mate. Don't worry about it. Just there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let you get back, Ray. I'll let you get back to it, bro. I'll let you get back to it. Everyone say goodbye to Ray, everyone. There you go. Ray Borum, ladies and gentlemen, in corporate, bringing us from corporate. There you go. If you ever wondered what the view's like from corporate, there you go. He's with Heineken today, so they're getting more of a shout out than they need to, but still. Rice hits it from range, never happening. Don't know why he's trying, but we move. Jessica's here. Good to see you, Jessica. Hope you're well. Hope you're all good. Ray just forcing the Heineken representatives on the stream there. What donut? What a boy. What a boy. You love him. I love him. Benny's warming up. Ooh. I feel like is it a lager? I don't even know. I don't drink, so I can't really. I don't even endorse them. They're gonna be fuming at me, but there we go. It's Gonzo's domain, isn't it? Gonzo's domain. Is Benny warming up? Benny, I mean, it'd be an interesting sub. 4 hours with a nice control down. That's a good tackle though by Hoover. Does really well there. Just a nudge and then just moves on with it. It's nicely done. Good idea with the ball forward. Doesn't quite work out for him. Dawson, just big. Definitive. Trincao, Silver actually, and Zuma battling there, and there was a tug on the shirt that Zuma was a bit annoyed about there, which I can appreciate. There we go. Bit better. It's a bit better from Wolves in this half. It's not been as definitively West Ham this half. Wolves have grown into the game a bit more. They've not created unreal opportunities or anything, but they certainly are. It feels a lot more like the beginning of the first half again, where Wolves were the better team. Played for Fabio Silva, tries to nod it down. They're creating some nice opportunities in and around the area. It's happening. It's happening. It's just we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Like I said, the first half started slow again. We've gotten very good at starting halves terribly, apparently, just in general over the last 2 to 3 months. It's been happening consistently. And it seems to be happening again here. The first 10 minutes of this half has been mostly Wolves. We've struggled to get forward into interesting positions. We've struggled to defend. Yeah, it's not quite happening yet. We'll see how this moves forward, but it's not quite happening yet. Neves with his beautiful hair plays it in to Trincao. Again, they're getting into these central areas a bit too handily, Wolves, right now. They're really doing well now. All of a sudden, that decision to not make any substitutions from Bruno Lage seems to have been the right decision, because they are putting it on us. They're getting into good, interesting areas in the center of the box. Or not just, they were playing it around out wide. You'd get the ball to like Hoover and people like that. And it was like, okay, well, they're not really going to do anything from there. Second half possession, by the way, stats just come out 73% for Wolves so far. All of a sudden, they're finding short, nice, quick passing in and around the center, the D of the area, and it's scary to me. I can't lie a little bit. Neves just hit past it. It's scary. It's not quite happening. Again, a better performance in the first half, but it took us time to grow into it. Hopefully, we can grow into the second one in a similar way. But so far, it's not It's not. You know what I mean? It's just not. We're sitting very deep in our own half. And the worst part is the organizational side of it isn't quite there. The organizational side isn't quite there. And we're trying to sort of find the space, but big ball over the top. Well, Fornals, bloody hell, Pablo Fornals. Ball comes over the top. Pablo Fornals is chasing it with Kilman. He just gets his head in like that to just nod, just try and keep the. Oh man, is it throw in? Free kick? It's a throw in. Okay, it's a throw in. Throw in to West Ham. It's happening. We'll see. Bloody hell, he committed to that one, didn't he, Pablo? Here come West Ham. Legendarily terrible throw-ins. Nothing makes sense. Takes so long for anything to happen. Cresswell finally finds Fornals. Oh, nice little flick to Cresswell. Love that. Into Antonio. He managed to find it. Antonio plays it across to Souček. Goal. Big. Let's go. Completely against the run of play. First half, we were brilliant. Took us about 10 minutes to get into it. But once we were there, we were brilliant. Second half started. We looked like we were back at the beginning of the first half again. First 10 minutes, all Wolves. And then completely and utterly against the run of play, West Ham United 1, Wolves 0. A terrible throw-in, as per usual, from West Ham. And a really nice little flick from Fornals finds Cresswell. A lucky pass bounces off Neves into the path of Antonio, who completely open, has time to run and just to find a pass. No defending. Defending was terrible from Wolves. And Souček standing unmarked in the centre, just passes it past Sarr. Beautiful stuff. West Ham United 1, Wolves 0. Mate, come on. We're back. Hopefully that's a positive sign of things to come. Not 10, Charlie, just the one. Just the one, Charlie, not 10. Scenes. Been a poor second half, but the point is that we scored. And your Podence is coming on now for Trincao. He's not the best game, Trincao. Makes sense. Come on. Big boy, Tommy S. Potato salad. It's happened. The big Sue himself. Yes. Love that. Not far from perfect. It's his birthday. Happy birthday to the boy. Look at that. He's been in more box more times today than I've seen him months. Yeah, he has. Again, I really think this Souček has worked. Someone in the chat called, whoever said it, by the way, someone said that Souček was scoring. James, was it you? Who was it? Someone said Souček was scoring. Whoever it was bang on. Bang on. We're back. We are back. Let's go. There you go. James is claiming it. I trust James. I think it was James. Smart, regardless of whether he's lying to me or not, which I don't think he is. Smart individual, James. There we go. Bloody hell! It was close for Wolves on the get go. Fabio Silva is played down the line. Podence gets in, just plays it into Fabio Silva, who's got space and time in the box. It's hooked wide from him. My God, close. Corner for Wolves. Podence takes it in. And away from King Josh. Oh my God. All of a sudden, got really tired all of a sudden, apparently. Oh, Fabianski plays it out quickly. Come on, Fab. Love that. Declan Rice. It's a nice ball down the line for Mikel Antonio. He picks it up. Who takes on Hoover. And he wins a corner. That's good play, Mikel Antonio. Good play, Declan Rice. Good play, Fabianski. Good play, West Ham. You love to see it. Like the video for good play, ladies and gentlemen. Like the video for good play. We're at 228. Let's get to 300. Any excuse. The unearned like spike. Let's go. Scenes. Right. Corners West Ham. Aaron Cresswell to take it. He's probably our best corner taker. We do look significantly better when he takes them than anyone else. Not significantly confident in it, but we'll see. But big boys forward. Zuma, Souček, Dawson, all in and around the area. Running train on it. It's whipped in. to the front post because that's our tactic. I'm not even going to bother talking about the rest of it. It's not happening. Not happening. Not happening, ladies and gentlemen. We adore that front post corner to Declan Rice. And I think it's worked once, and yet we do it endlessly. We've done it again there. It's not worked out, but, we move. Game is opening up a bit now. Fabio Silva wigs his way past. That's a good block by Kurt Zuma. Just defensively, not the most sound performance you've ever seen in this second half from West Ham. Awkward, difficult, other such synonyms which mean the same thing. You could level them all at our defense right now. Fabio Silva, just a little touch round through Dawson, and then Zuma managed to come in and get a block at the end, but rough. What are we saying? Currently 11 on points with Arsenal. Shame we have 3 games in hand. It's a bit of an issue, but we move. Yeah, sorry about that. Apologies. Sorry. Oh, Antonio coming forward. Mikel Antonio. Oh, awkward pass from Antonio. Not great, but I tell you what, he's looking decent today. It's happening. If we win, hopefully we turn the corner. I feel like we're looking better now today. Calling a bell. Really? FIFA themselves have come into the chat and have called for the bell. If the people back it, We get 3 calls for a bell, then I'll put the poll to the people. FIFA themselves have decreed a bell, ladies and gentlemen. What am I saying? Definitely a 17 in. They're showing us warnings. This could be 1-1 soon if don't start pressing. Yeah. I respect that. Second bell call. Yeah, I think I respect that. There's the third bell call, ladies and gentlemen. FIFA has decreed it, and it has been passed. So here we go. But there will be a poll appearing in the chat. Just a moment. Jessica's getting involved as well now. There is a poll in the chat now, ladies and gentlemen. You will have until back the bell. We'll give it until 66 minutes. Let me know. However, whatever happens in the poll will be given. 2 votes so far, 100% yes. So we'll see. You have another 45 seconds-ish to get your votes in. Let your voice be heard. West Ham need to win. Baby Bells to spam. I respect it. Give me some cheese and toast. Oh, big plays, Reese. Big plays. You love to see it. Very jealous. Tom coming through with us very strong. If you say no, you're a nonce. I mean, harsh. Lanzini plays the ball bound to Antonio. Got about 15 seconds left. We'll see how this play goes. Antonio played in, looking for Bowen. Best one you've ever seen in your life. So I'll give you this now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll give you 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. By the bell has passed. 84% said yes. Official. Bell taking place. Oh, ball over the top of it. Saar comes out. He defends that one well, to be fair. 84% yes. 15% no. Somehow, maths. Fornals plays it into Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen's there. Hits it. Saar with a good save. Puts his feet strongly out. Judd's a stud. And it happens. We're pushing them now. We're pushing for a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting the bell involved. How many times is the Arthur? How many times is the listen, Arthur? Plenty, sir. Yeah? How dare you belittle the traditions of the stream? They have actually worked. They have genuinely worked, to be fair. Quick maths. I'm going there. Just a nice casual eating this time. It's quite early. Doesn't need something. It doesn't need a violent eat. Yeah. Well consumed. Seeing a lot of people talking about Cresswell. We'll have to see what happens there. Which is bad because we don't have any other fullbacks on the bench. Guess we could play Elise at left back, but I mean, it's still a good bench actually. I think it's Elise. Yeah, we could play Elise at left back, I guess. I mean, it's left centre back, so you could bring on Diop or Elise. That does kind of help that we don't have any flipping fullbacks. So it is Cresswell. I've seen Cresswell down now. He's just gone down. He looks in pain. I don't want to be Cresswell right now. He looks in a lot of pain. Podence was charging forward. We're seeing the replay now. Takes on Cresswell. Oh, no. No. Podence takes on Cresswell, who sticks his foot out to get the tackle. Does well, to be fair. And he's got a knee in his knackers, is what I'll say. Knee to knacker contact was severe. Not fun. Not fun. David Moyes calling over the boys, having a little conversation. I'll tell you what, fair play to David Moyes. He's made the tactical sub today to a different formation, and it's worked. It has worked. Defensively, we've been nowhere near as sound as we have been. But attacking wise, we've been a much better, much different beast. And it comes from the tactical sub. I think it's been tactical change. Fair play to David Moyes. The lineup looked exactly the same, and yet the actual play has been completely different. Fair play. But yeah, he's alive. Good. Because my God, it doesn't be fun. Again, like I said, I mean, you could look realistically. You bring on Diop or Elise as centre back. Playing free at the back means you can bring on one of those people. It's not the end of the world. Elise would probably be my option. I like Diop, but I just left-footed centre back, right? So we'll see. But yeah, my God, not fun. Not fun. Wolves, West Ham temporarily down to 10 men. Is he back on the pitch? Is that Cresswell? I think Cresswell might be back on the pitch, actually, to be fair. Antonio flies forward. Mikel Antonio, he's got space, but he's not too central. Oh, he manages to work his way around. Mikel Antonio, when Mikel Antonio has time to think about it, it never works. West Ham still on the ball. Lanzini back to Declan Rice. Souček, urge to shoot, never happening. Wide. Oh, when Mikel Antonio has time to think, it's a brilliant role from Mikel Antonio around the Wolves defender. Flies forward, showing that pace he used to have, shows so often. Rides the challenge, which he could have gone down to and potentially could have got a red card for number 23. I'm not sure who 23 is, but doesn't go down. He freezes. Pardon me, flipping X. Sorry, the baby bell's coming back to attack me. Just freezes, gets frozen in the headlights. So one-on-one with Sarr. Could have taken a shot, should have taken a shot. Sarr's a big guy. I understand sort of why he didn't, but instead he decided to pass it across and the opportunity just goes lacking. There was a moment there where it could have been a beautiful counter-attack. It just doesn't quite happen. Hover. Now playing Boyd. I tell you what, this game's going. It's getting more and more end-to-end. It's getting more and more open, this game. We're sitting very deep trying to defend. Oh, Fabio Silva does really well up against Aaron Cresswell there. Podence comes and collects it. It's becoming more and more open, this game. Silva hits it, deflects. It's going to be a corner. We're not defending super well. We're sitting very deep. We've got Lions banks of 5 just sitting there defending, and it's not quite happening. Wolves are fully just on top when they do get forward, and we're looking more and more like a counter-attacking team.
Now, especially now we've got the goal, I would be a bit concerned that might be where how this game ends up playing out for the next 18 minutes plus stoppage time. Good save by Craig Fabianski. I'm a bit concerned that for the next 18 minutes plus stoppage time, that's how this will end up playing out. Us sitting very deep, almost every single man behind the ball, just asking Wolves to try and break us down. And my bigger concern with that is Wolves are breaking us down, and they're doing it fairly consistently. This isn't. I'm not. A lot of the time when we do that, I'm fairly confident, especially in the first couple of months of the season when we did that. Max confidence. However, at this stage, I'm like, I don't think we can do that. Wolves are finding enough space in and around the box, in and around the area, in and around the central columns of the pitch to where I'm not 100% confident we can keep them out. I think we need to play a bit more on the front foot. I think we need to step to him. I think we need to have that first half performance, because we were the good thing about it. What pressing them so early is a defensive tactic, right? Pablo Fornals on the edge of the box, trying to wobble his way forward, finds it. Oh, it's a really nice pass into the path of Cresswell, pulls it back. How's that not gone in? How has that not gone in? Mikel Antonio, head and hands for him and David Moyes alike. Shock. Pablo Fornals coming forward, finds a nice flick through the middle of two to Aaron Cresswell, who pulls it back across the box. I'm not even sure who gets the last touch. I think it might be a Wolves defender. Pulled back. And just no West Ham player gets a touch on it. There's people there. It's a corner throw into West Ham. It just doesn't quite happen. Cresswell. Fornals. Cresswell looking for the cross. Oh, Souček was there again. Doesn't quite happen. And now Wolves on the counter-attack. They are dangerous on the counter-attack. They have pace, but thankfully we force them back. It's good defensive work by Jared Bowen despite the slips to just force them back, allow us to regain some shape and stop an inevitable counter-attack with pace from the likes of Podence and Hwang. Wolves are looking to make a substitution now as well. I think it's Neto who's going to be coming on. Yet more dangerous players coming off of Wolves. My God, how has that not gone in from West Ham? I think we need to be a little bit more on the front foot. We're being a bit passive right now. We've obviously got a goal, and David Moyes has got a bit of confidence in our passive play, but I don't, especially today. Sometimes I do. That's not to say I never do. Sometimes I definitely do, but Wolves' front line have been quite dynamic. They've moved around well, and they found spaces in that column, central column in the area pretty consistently to an extent where it worries me. If we are to sit and try and hold out for this 1-0 win, I'm concerned that it's a bad idea. We'll see how it plays out. Like I say, we're not really pressing. There's opportunities here to press, and we're not doing it as much as we should be doing. Pablo Fornals does it well there with the help of Declan Rice. Nice play there. Fornals by final pass, but it's fine. West Ham win the ball back. Lanzini. Souček's with him. He finds him. Plays it out wide to Pablo Fornals. Antonio down the line does well. Maybe offside? No? He plays it in to Souček, to Bowen. Souček was also there, and it's a free kick to Wolves. Scary. It's scary. Steve, are we playing back five? Yes, that's how it looks to me anyway. We have cheese and cheese. Bloody hell, what was that? Sugar and lemon. That's what I meant to say. Oh, sorry, I'm very tired. Pedro Neto coming on for Marcel for Wolves there. Are they changed it to forward or back? They might be changed to forward back. Yeah, it'll probably be a bit of a bit classic. But sugar and lemon. Would consider a Nutella maybe. Don't have any Nutella in. Might have to go buy some. But it's something I'm going to think about. Wolves are going to chuck the kitchen sink at us. We need a second. Strongly agree. They are right now in control of this game, Wolves. We're hitting them on the counter and nothing else. I could see another goal in this one. And it could be either way. I could see us scoring a counter-attacking goal, but I could also see Wolves just getting something here. Nice play into Podence, who hits it from range, and it's corner. Corner goes poorly. Fabio Silva with a terrible pass back. Neto nicely done around Bowen, charging forward. Couple of step overs around Craig Dawson, gets the block in the end. Silva hooks it towards goal very easily into the hands of Fabianski. Take our time with this one. Usually I want to see us play it fast and take our time. Allow Wolves to get back into their shape. We want them to force them back as far as possible. Take our time, start playing it forward, get them back inside their own half and start trapping them like we did in that first half. No rush. Okay, we've booted it long. Ignore everything I've said. We decided to take our time and then just boot it at Mikel Antonio and hope for the best. Unsurprisingly, Wolves have regained possession of the ball. Still, you know, the energy levels from West Ham have dropped a little bit. We do need a substitution potentially. Whether that be who's on our bench, whether that be Ben Rama, whether that be Vlasic, Okaflex, Perkins, we need something. We need a bit of energy to really try and work this one. I wouldn't mind Vlasic or Ben Rama. Equally, I wouldn't mind Okaflex or Perkins. To be fair, I don't know where Perkins or I don't know where Okaflex would play. I mean, probably one of the front two, I guess. But same with Perkins. But we need some legs. We need some legs because there's definitely a lack of energy in our front line right now. That the pressing from the front line that we were doing so successfully in that first half just completely dropped off. Good defend by Cresswell there, getting a touch. I'm not sure yet, mate. I'm not sure. I've got a pack of these here, but I'm not sure what else. We'll see. I'm vibing something now. I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry. Very hungry. We're at 237 likes, ladies and gentlemen. 300 is the goal. We've got 10 minutes to get there. Can we do it? Can we do it? Big plays, just charging forward. Come on, let's get those likes in. Let's see if we can manage to spike our way into it. It's looking unlikely at this stage, but I believe. Their bench is way deep in ours. It's strong. Yeah, they have a very strong bench. Jimenez is coming on now as well. They've brought on Neto. They've brought on Podence. That's not even to say they've got if we bring it up, that's not even. They've got flipping Matinho on there. You know, Bolly, Nori. They've got a good bench. Very good bench. Hover does well. Round 4 now. Good block by Kurt Zuma. Corner for Wolves. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. West Ham holding on. Unsurprisingly, no substitutions as of yet from David Moyes. Consider me not shocked. Jimenez coming on now for Hwang Hee-chan. The boy, Hwang, comes off. The beast, Raul, comes on. I think I said comes on twice there. We move. Anyway, here we go. Start to lose my voice. It's becoming a problem. Right. Zuma heads it away from the corner. Not super successfully. Ben Johnson then getting a nod on it. Hooked away from Manuel Lanzini. Not massively successful clearance from West Ham. Raul Jimenez. What am I talking about? Neves. Oh, I'm tired. Neves doesn't get there. Lanzini looking for Antonio, finds him. Antonio just... Terrible play for... That was and a yellow card from Mikel Antonio in the most obvious way. That was one of the worst pieces of play I've ever seen from Mikel Antonio. That was such dog poop. He collects the ball in a good area. There was an opportunity to lay Lanzini free, and he doesn't. He ends up just going round in circles. Loses out on the ball. Jimenez starts charging forward. And then he just takes Jimenez down from behind. He does get the ball, but he completely takes out Jimenez, to be honest with you. Yellow card. Antonio off sooner rather than later is a good thing. We need to do. He's not being good enough. Yeah. Strongly agree. He played well today. Not a criticism of his entire day. A criticism of him right now in the last 5 to 10 minutes. He's been useless. Get him off. We need more energy right now. We look absolutely shattered. Big ball fall to Bowen. That's beautifully controlled down, and he's won a throw in. That is beautiful stuff from West Ham, to be fair. Fabianski collects the ball, punts it towards Jared Bowen, who's up the other end of the pitch, who controls it down very nicely and wins a throw in for it in Wolves territory. Good, but we need to make a sub. David Moyes, make a substitution, bro. I know I'm as shocked as you are, but I'm saying it, ladies and gentlemen. David Moyes not making a substitution. Who knows? But it's needed. It's needed. Good to see you, Todd. Have a good rest of your day, sir. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for coming, bro. Appreciate it. Thoughts on bread, Leicester cheese, and toast. Never had Leicester cheese in general. So I back it. My mum would be very keen, but I've never had red Leicester cheese. My bum's been less squeaky. It's been less squeaky. Certainly some squeak to the anus. Very tired. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm very tired. Good tackle by Declan Rice. Mikel Antonio picks up the ball off it. Yeah, we need to sub Mikel Antonio off. Declan Rice does really well to intercept it into the path of Mikel Antonio, who turns and tries to play a through ball, I assume, to Declan Rice. I don't know. He just sort of passes it directly. I don't know. He needs to come off. He's too tired. He's got nothing left in his locker whatsoever. He's actively harming the Tide with his inability right now. Jimenez tries to shoot from range. It's a good block by Declan Rice. How long we got? We got about 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. 1-0 still. Wolves trying to find a space. They've got so many people on around. Shot from range from Connor Cody and Fabianski's just going to take his time and collect that one. I don't know, man. I don't know. Last 5 minutes of possession, 83% possession for Wolves, 17 for us. I'm concerned right now. Wolves have got so many people forward, so many, and in great positions as well. They have all kinds of levels right now, all kinds of levels to it. Neto cuts inside, tries to play the ball in, doesn't quite happen. Neves picks it up on the edge of the area to Kilman, back to Neves. Wolves lining up, and again, they've got so many people in and around the area. That's a really nice pass centrally. Jimenez and Podence just trying to not quite making it work. Ball played forward. Pablo Fornal's charging forward. It's good defending in the end. Good defending, I want to say, from Kilman. Does well. Headed away from Kurt Zouma. I'm nervous now, man. I am nervous. Squeaky bum time in full effect. West Ham yet to make a substitution. 87 minutes about to be on the clock. Wolves camped inside West Ham's half right now. We are defending for our lives, but not incredibly effective. Neves hits it from range. There's one person I'm scared from hitting from range, just Neves, but it's into the hands of Fabianski, who collects it relatively calmly. But bloody hell. The space opened up from there and he hits it. How can we have three centre-backs? There's so much space in the middle. It's just not happening right now. West Ham are struggling. Big ball forward there. Nodded straight back. Wolves just collect it again. Useless ball outwards. Bowen and Antonio looking at each other, blaming each other. Jimenez trying to find his way forward. It's a good tackle from I think it was I want to say it was Cresswell, and Rice does well, finds Bowen. Antonio's there, tries to play it through for him. It's not far enough ahead. No, no. Oh, stress. Jimenez out to the left-hand side for Wolves now, trying to play it once more through the lines. Neto, nice reverse ball. Jimenez, poor ball in from Jimenez. Fabianski collects. I don't believe you, James. I don't believe you, James. I'm going to have to stop looking at the chat in a minute because it's going to be the last couple of minutes. Chat, I'll say to you, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. I'm going to stop looking at you for a while now because at the end of this game, it's going to be very tight, very nerve-wracking. But I appreciate you for coming. Make sure if you haven't already subscribed, like the video, all that good stuff, stick around because, of course, we do have a live match review coming up right after this, the link of which I will spam in the chat so you don't have to do anything or go anywhere. We make it as easy as humanly possible for you here on Match Days on Hammers Chat. Yeah, man. Scary times to the end of this game. Like the video if you haven't already. Make sure as well to come back for future watch-alongs. We do them every single match day here on Hammers Chat. I'm here by myself every single time, so I need you here to help me out because without it, this thing doesn't work. So yeah, thank you for coming if you have. Appreciate you strongly. 90th minute, still no substitutions made by David Moyes. West Ham still just holding out. It's a nice ball inwards to Silva. Jimenez is there looking for him. Zuma headers it away to Mikel Antonio now. Leaves the ball behind him. Decides to play it back to Declan Rice. Recycle possession there out wide to Pablo Fornals. Lanzini. Vlasic is down there on the sideline. He's getting ready to come on. Wonder who will come on for. Mikel Antonio does well to battle for that. That's the best thing he's done in a little while. Mikel Antonio does well. Poor dribble. Quillman does well to stop that one from coming out. It's going to be a goal kick, and I think we will make our substitution. It is finally Mikel Antonio. Look, to be fair to him, he's had an horrendous last 15 minutes or so of the game. But to be fair to him, he was playing well beforehand, and he is shattered. His poor play in the last 15 minutes or so, in my opinion, has been down to his tiredness. He has looked absolutely dead, and you can see him now. He looks completely dead coming off the pitch. Fair play to him. I don't want to criticize him too much for his horrendous play in the last 15 minutes because I do think he's just been completely dead. Substitution should have been made earlier. Nikola Vlasic comes on. I would be interested in Nikola Vlasic playing in this sort of front two in a 5. I think this might actually be a really good position for him to play in. Declan Rice instantly charging after this one. He wants to press. Not many people joining him. Little calm press from West Ham maybe. Lanzini making it work. You've got Bowen in and around there. Can't quite get there. I would like to see Vlasic in this. If we are to carry on taking this formation forward, which I think we should, we've had a good first half, a fairly all right second half. Not where near as good as the first, but okay. I think this is maybe a formation we could take forward for the next couple of games. I would like to see Vlasic playing in that front line. I think it could really work for him. You know, he was a number 10. He was a guy just behind the striker when he was playing before he joined us, and then we shoved him out on his left-hand side constantly, right? I think putting him in a central role alongside a Bowen or an Antonio's ideally, then I think it could work for him. Fabianski, good collection there. As we come to the end of this game, we've got about a minute to go. I will ask you now for your Hammers Chat Man of the Match predictions. Who will be your guy? Let me know. Who do you want it to be? Whoever gets the most amount of votes when I look at it when full time happens, because I'm not going to look at chat before then, just in case I see a spoiler. Let me know in the chat and it will get in. My vote, probably Kurt Zuma's had a good game. Kurt Zuma, maybe? I don't know. Let me know who you think. We've got a minute left. I realize it's finished for all of you. Has it finished 1-0? Has it finished 1-1? Has it finished 2-0? But yeah, let me know who your full time is. Remember to stick around as well because we will have a full match review coming up. It's a Diop coming on now for Pablo Fornals. Okay. David Moyes decided now's the time to make substitutions, apparently. Now's the time to make substitutions. Cresswell to take the throw. He's going to take as long as humanly possible here. My God, our throw-ins are so... And then we launch it towards Bowen, who instantaneously loses out on it. Not his own fault. He's just not 6 foot tall. You know, it happens to some guys, you know. It happens. Diop, good tackle at last def there. 3 minutes has been played. Full-time whistle will be soon. Hoofed clear. Declan Rice. Sarr. Kilman. Is there one last opportunity for Wolves, or will the final whistle go? Take it. 1-0. My God, it was a battle. It wasn't comfortable. First half, brilliant. Second half, less so. And it happens. Wally Well with the $10. Thank you very much, sir. Strong performance from Charlie's Bladder today. Well done. I can't lie to you, sir. I need to pee quite badly. But before then, let's have a little gander. What are we saying? Zuma. What else are we saying? Zuma, my man of the match has to be Jordan Hugh. Go. Come on, Pards. Mr. Pardew, sorry. Come on. Zuma. Yep. Zuma is the winner. Congratulations to Kurt Zuma on being the Hammers Chat man of the match. You've got practically every single vote. Respect it. Thank you once again as well to Wally for the $10, bro. You know it means a lot to me. Hell of a lot. 253 likes. We'll take that today. Make sure to stick around, ladies and gentlemen, because we do have a live match review with Gonzo coming up in just a moment. Yeah, stressful game. Stressful game. Still 1-0. It happened. Thomas Souček with a goal. I'm just setting up the stream now. Souček. The live review will be happening in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be sending the link your way right now. There we go. Go and have a gander. If not, stick around until stream. Overall, anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you haven't already, thank you. Subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. Head on over. I should probably stop the timer at some point now. Screw it. Who cares? Gonzo will be live in a moment with his full-time match review. Go have a gander. Enjoy yourselves. Not often we've had these ones. So make sure to go and head on over there and enjoy yourselves because, you know, we need them. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see you for the next game. Until then, calm your irons, enjoy yourselves, stay safe, and enjoy the review. Bye, everyone.